This video is presented by the EA Creator Network. Thanks to EA for letting me get early access to capture this for you guys. This game is a work in progress. Five-star quarterback Bryce Underwood is officially a Wolverine, the #1 recruit in the entire country. Pair that up with an unbelievable defense that Michigan already has, a stud young running back, a ton of prestige so we can recruit new five-star prospects. I believe we can win multiple national championships and make this the greatest dynasty in college football history. So please, Michigan fans, kill the like button for another 1 in 2 days. Season 1. Let's go. First off, I just want to welcome everyone to College Football 26 Dynasty Michigan Wolverines. First things first, new video comes out at 7,000 likes. So if you guys want to unlock Season 2, every episode's a full season, kill the like button. That will drop soon. Comment question today is, what teams do you guys want to see in the future? What team do you guys want to see next? And most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and want more college football content. Guys, I am so incredibly pumped up for Michigan. I talked a lot about in the intro, a quarterback that they have on this team now that I think is incredibly interesting. We'll kind of get to that. We'll talk about it in more detail. This game is going to be a little bit different. There's new recruiting stuff. I am going to be creating a new coach. I think I'm going to go with the recruiter archetype. I do remember hearing last year or hearing that there's more options for actually like creating your coach to be a little bit more personalized, which I really like. And then the other thing that's really neat is if you do that, you actually have to earn it. I think if you just pick a coach from the beginning, you get some of those extra points that you don't get necessarily as a new kind of player. I'll be running Michigan's offense. For those who remember, Air Force was the school that I went to. Pipeline, this is an interesting one. I'm not sure. I'm from Canada. I don't know if that's really what I want to do. Maybe I will go just like close to, they don't even have Montana. They have like Oregon or Washington State maybe would be kind of the closest thing. I don't know. I'll go Wisconsin, I guess. Demeanor, classic, adaptive AI. That looks pretty good to me. And then actually in this year's game, you can edit the appearance. So there's a few more options for like coaches' heads that kind of make it interesting that I was excited about. So we can go down, we can have a hat, we can kind of do whatever. I'm probably just gonna pick one that looks something like me, sort of, I guess, maybe. And then you can actually edit their physique as well. So people ask, I am 6'4", and I am I guess I'd have to go thin. I'm 6'4", and I am 190 pounds. It's actually my current height and weight as the new coach for the Michigan Wolverines. I'm excited to talk about this roster. I'm excited, like, obviously recruitment's gonna be something that's gonna happen. But the first thing we need to do is we need to go through the positions in detail to talk about, okay, what do I actually need to recruit? What am I going to look at? I know this year they've added some really generational players, which I'm excited about, and I'll kind of give you guys just a quick look at the prospect list before we kind of go in too much detail. But before we make those decisions, who we're going to spend our recruiting on, it's very important to kind of talk about the team to see, okay, this is where this team needs work. This is where this team is really good. And kind of go one by one. So, quarterback, this is Mikey Keene. Probably not going to be playing a lot. He's a senior. He doesn't have the greatest stats. I'm not going to spend a ridiculous amount of time talking about him because he's not going to be playing. The reason that I was so excited to do this was Bryce Underwood. 5-star quarterback from Detroit, playing in Michigan, dual threat. Cannot wait to see what this guy can do. 6'4", ridiculous arm strength. He has mobile resistance, dot, option king, downhill extender. He has all of the abilities to make him amazing. I think he could potentially be a freshman Heisman winner. If I play my cards right, if I do the right thing, if I put him in the right scheme, I know Bryce Underwood could be the guy. So I'm not necessarily as pressed. Now, obviously recruiting for the future, I want this to be a long-term franchise. I'll still be looking at quarterbacks. But at the end of the day, this is going to be our guy, and I'm so pumped to see him play. It's kind of the new face of Michigan football. They also have a sophomore Jaden Davis, not overly fast, not a ton of throw power. Same with Davis Warren. He's a senior. They have a freshman, Chase Herbstreit. I'm not certain. This could be Kirk Herbstreit's nephew or something. I have no idea, but he's probably not going to play. This is our starter at quarterback. The 96 throw power is ridiculous. The 91 acceleration. He's pretty much a created player out there, and he can carry this offense. Really pumped to see him play. Running back, we got Justice Haynes, 92 speed, 94 acceleration. He's a really interesting playmaker. I think he'll be NFL bound. Trucks well. I was kind of looking through the team before. For that size, to have that good of trucking is quite impressive. When you consider he has 92 speed and really, really, really good change of direction. I think it's a no-brainer that this is going to be my running back. Most likely, we do lose him after this season, which is where we start looking at, okay, who do we have coming up? We have Jordan Marshall, 5'11", 200 pounds, 83 overall. Little bit on the slower side for a running back. Jukes well, 87 trucking. So they have him as an elusive bruiser, which I feel like kind of checks out because his trucking is really high. Change of direction is pretty good. CJ Hester, sophomore as well. This guy doesn't really wow me. From a Madden standpoint, 91 speed, I don't think there'd be a reason to have him in front of Justice Haynes. Danielle Sinclair, not too much there, but this guy's interesting. Micah, 75 overall, 91 speed, sophomore. So he's got the 95 acceleration, and he's someone I think could go up. As an elusive back, I definitely see the potential in this guy. But recruiting-wise, I don't think it would be stupid if I see a 5-star running back. If I see a 5-star running back, to send him an offer and just see like, okay, could you be the new running back? Because I'm quite certain we will lose Hayes. But as far as this season, Hayes is a great option. Receiver-wise, this is where I don't want to say it's weak, but you have to look at it like, okay, it's one of the weaker positions for a 5-star school. Our best receiver is 6'5". Now, I really like tall receivers, so I'm very optimistic. He's an 83 overall, 88 speed jump ball specialist. This is someone in one-on-one situations. I'm going to be throwing him the ball. He runs good deep routes. Quite looking forward to seeing like what kind of season he can have. And maybe if he has a good enough season, he will get NFL looks. This is his final year, though. So this is it for Donovan McCauley, and he's kind of just got to be my number one. Now, as we kind of fall down the list here, we also have Anthony Simpson, a 5'11", 89 speed. Anthony doesn't intrigue me as much as a starter. I'm just going to be real with you guys. The upside isn't there. He's not going to be here next year, so it's not like he's going to be an 83 next year. He's going to be gone. And he's only 78 overall, 89 speed, and not that tall. He's someone that I would consider replacing for one of these freshmen, and I'll kind of get to that as we go down here. We got a junior 6'1" receiver. This guy kind of just does everything right, but I'm a little bit more intrigued with this guy. Morgan, junior, 5'10", 93 speed, 94 acceleration, good catching, and these guys are like the same overall, but he's faster. So if you had to ask me right now, this would be receiver 1. This is probably receiver 2. The freshman that I want to take a chance on is Andrew Marsh. 6 foot, 175 pound, 4-star recruit, route runner, with really good speed. I feel like with his attributes, he will only get faster, and I could see him kind of having a true freshman kind of connection with Underwood. So if you ask me right now, 1, 2, 3. Those are my receivers. This freshman's decent too, Jamar Browder. He's quite interesting. He's a 3-star, sort of similar to the starter, so I probably wouldn't mess around, just a little bit faster and 70 overall. And then this sophomore, Marion Stewart, is also a really good player as well. He's got impact, so he develops faster than normal, and he's a sophomore, still young. We got good options here, but I do think receiver needs to be one of those like top priorities, especially with a young quarterback who we want to get better in the future. Tight end wise, we're also like this. I would put this on the list of like positions that maybe could improve. We got a senior who's leaving, an 82 speed, 87, 6'6", redshirt senior. Very low upside, but then we have 2 sophomores that I'm very tempted to give them a chance, especially this Brady Prescorn. I don't notice that much of a difference between these two. Like when I went stat for stat, that he's a better receiving tight end in every single way. I think where he maybe loses it is the pass block. But with the offense I intend on running, I don't think that's going to matter. So if you ask me right now, this would probably be my starter, but another position that I definitely could actively go out and recruit. Same with Hogan Hansen. He's young as well, so he has impact dev, and then I think Prescorn also has impact dev, star dev, so he develops faster, and he's a 4-star. So probably right now, this is our starting tight end. We'll see. We have a freshman, 6'5", pure blocker. Probably isn't going to be a big impact piece. Tackle-wise, Evan Link Jr. And O-line is always one. I learned last season you got to put a lot of emphasis on your offensive line if you want to be successful. Evan Link, 66 speed, 82 overall. We do have a really good freshman who is most likely going to start at left tackle. This is a 4-star, 6'6" freshman, 77 overall, and another good freshman behind him in this Ty Haywood. Both of these guys are stellar recruits that I'm really looking forward to seeing how these two guys play. I think at tackle we're pretty good. Left guard, we have a senior redshirt. I think he's probably NFL bound. Don't have to worry too much about that position. We also have a freshman kind of learning behind him. Quite happy, one of our strength. Another position, 84 speed, Greg Crippen. He's solid as well. Right guard is maybe something that's a little bit interesting. I'd probably lean to start Luke Hamilton over the other dude just because he is a little bit younger. But we'll get to that as we kind of talk depth chart and everything. Right tackle, we have an 80 overall sophomore who is just a monster. 4-star guy. He's going to start right away. He'll probably start for 3 seasons for us. And then another freshman. So the way I see this now, I think both of these guys need to be on the field somehow. I think Haywood and Andrew both need to be on the field. So it might be one of them might play guard, or we'll kind of see what it looks like. Okay, let's get into the fun part. Defense. We have a senior edge rusher, TJ Guy, 85 overall. Anyone in the 85 overall, he's not going to lose his spot year number 1. He's going to play for me. We need him. Cameron Brandt Jr. behind him. Slower edge rusher, but still a really good player. And then we got Dominic Nichols, sophomore edge rusher, and Devin Baxter, 6'6" speed rusher. He's pretty quick. And he was a 4-star recruit. I see him getting better, but not necessarily going to be part of my plan in year number 1. Right edge wise, we have Derek Moore, 91 overall, 84 speed, 88 acceleration, senior. We have a really good duo in these two guys. We should be able to get to the quarterback a lot. Defensive tackle, Rashawn Benny, 92 overall, 78 speed, at almost 300 pounds is just ridiculous. Lots of seniors at that position, and then one freshman that'll probably play later, but quite solid. The Sandbacker, nothing too crazy. Mike, really good senior user here. Someone I plan on running around with, just hitting people, crazy awareness. His awareness stat makes me not want to user him because you're kind of as soon as you user someone with high awareness, that stat doesn't matter because you become the awareness. And we'll kind of get to that, but I think that's a pretty solid position. But a lot of these are old. As you can see, almost all of these defensive positions were quite old. This dude is one of our better recruits on defense. Nathaniel's a 4-star. Out of Maryland, he'll start probably down the road. 84 speed, 90 acceleration. And then we go to DBU. Jair Hill, NFL bound, super good DB. 6'2", 93 speed, 97 acceleration. The guy is just an absolute monster at that position. He'll be in man press. He's going to be gone next year. You can see that 92-man coverage. He's got to lead this defense. Zeke Berry, cornerback. Behind him, also a senior. This is someone who might get pushed out of the starter spot, and I think he'll play, but you'll see kind of what I'm getting at. This is someone who I'm probably the most pumped to see. He's going to be playing on the far edge. He'll be on the outside, getting a lot of looks. 6'2", just an absolute monster of a player. 91 speed, 92 acceleration. Pair that up with this, hopefully he can mentor him, and this guy will be our next him. So I'm excited for that. We got a senior here who's pretty slow, is tall, probably will see the field. This sophomore, he's young. Obviously, and he's a 4-star, I kind of want to play him just because I feel like his upside's a lot higher than the other guys, and his overall is only like 2 lower. And then same with Tavis Metcalf. I want him on the field as well, just because of, I believe they're all in like the Metcalf family tree. Not 100% sure on that. I know there's a safety on this team who is. I'll have to check, but I want him on the team. Corners, good, can get better. We will be recruiting corners. Up top, another senior, Rod Moore. NFL bound, dude is just an absolute monster. One of our best players on our team. Coverage specialist. Excited to see him play. Jaden won't play that much. We have a really, really, really good young player in Jordan Young. 4-star dude with impact dev. Could potentially be a good candidate to be my user. And then we have Jacob Oden, another good one. But this dude I'm excited about. And then at strong safety, we got TJ Metcalf, junior, 90 speed, 93 acceleration, coverage specialist. And then a couple juniors behind him. Kicker, we're pretty good. And that was my very long, in-depth roster review, of it, which is needed because, like I said, this is going to be a long-term franchise. Best player, you can see more. A lot of talent on this defense. Like, so much. Offense, good, but offense needs work. So, with that all being said, let's talk recruitment. So, the first thing we got from that, at least what I got from that, is we need wide receivers. So let's just kind of see, first off, we have an athlete who seems interested in playing for us. We'll offer him. Middle linebacker, we lose our middle linebacker. Wide receivers are going to be huge. Edge rushers are going to be huge. Right tackles that are highly interested in us. This guy's from Bloomfield Hills. I feel like I got a good chance of getting him. Another 5-star. So those are the main recommended 5 stars. If we're going to kind of scroll down, this DB looks pretty solid as well. Obviously, scouting will have a big part of this too. But the first thing I want to do is just make sure that we're a big school. We have a lot of sway. I want to make sure I talk to a lot of these 5 stars, which is precisely what I am doing. So right now, I'm just kind of sending the initial thing. We can go over, we can offer them scholarships. That's a quarterback, which would be a good problem to have if we did somehow get 2 quarterbacks. And then you can sort by this as well, just to kind of see. There's good running backs. The best prospect is this Cole Robert. Always want to send an offer, especially as a big school. We might not have a chance. He's probably going to Georgia, but it's worth talking to these top 4 prospects because if you can even get one of them, massive, massive impact. Especially these receivers, like, you want to make sure you're talking to them because I think it's going to be noticeable, our lack of receiver talent kind of as we go. I can put a few more targets on here, and then we'll be able to kind of look at them in a little bit more detail. You always want to put the recommended ones too, so make sure that I'm forcing myself. Guard was a position of need. These wide receivers, they could always surprise you. So, yeah, this is going to be kind of my initial board. We can sort by national rank as well. So I believe in the first round, all I can do is offer these guys scholarships and scout. So I'm able to kind of look and see what we got here. So this is the #1 prospect in the nation. He's an athlete and he's 6 foot. He looks like he's more of a lineman. Really, really, really good stats. This defensive tackle, we can offer him a scholarship and scout him as well. Both players so far that I'm glad that I'm scouting. This DB, yep, Highland Springs, Virginia, offer him a scholarship. Devin Lane as well. 82 speed. Mike, linebacker. Duke. Yeah. Okay, so this is somebody that we definitely want to look at. The first one that is a 5-star that looks like he's a true, like, generational 5-star. Receiver-wise, 89 speed. This guy doesn't really wow me. He is the 6th best player in the nation, but I'm not completely sold at his tackles. I'm actually not going to spend as much on the tackles. I have to be a little bit smarter with my hours. The main ones that I feel like you get the most out of are DBs. Like even this guy, seeing that he has that little diamond, that's big because I'll put a huge emphasis on making sure that I go hard sell and try my best to get him. This guy's 69 awareness. We got a Sam backer here. I'm a little less, not that those aren't important, But I think at where we're at right now, it can't be my #1 priority. See, this guy, it's telling me, is a 5-star that plays like a 4-star. So I'm just going to take him off the board. Because usually that means that they just aren't very good. And you're going to waste a ton of time trying to recruit these dudes. This tackle also looks quite good. I think I already offered him a scholarship. Cornerbacks, always important. This dude is 6'2", 89 speed. And see, he's another one that I feel like I'd rather get off the board than spend on. This is a speedster receiver. So this dude has that archetype, 91 speed. Looks pretty good, 5-star. He'd definitely help us a little bit. Let's scout a few more of these receivers here. George Yazzie, 6'4", so he's a big body receiver. I'm not really sold that any of these guys are like... A lot of these receivers that we're looking at aren't super like grabbing me just from stats, if that makes sense. Like especially like a lot of these 4-stars, it's quite slow. And I want to make sure with the money that I have here, like even that dude, definitely not sold. Let's go back to receiver just because early in, because it is such a massive need. I want to make sure I kind of early on try and see who's good and who's not. So like gadget, route. We'll try and talk to some of these speedsters to see if we can find any 4-stars that maybe are like a little bit more like even this dude. So this guy Kane. So yeah, he looks, so he's got good kind of, he looks like someone who we definitely want to talk to. 4-star, runs well. This is a 6'2" player with 92 speed. He's actually a really interesting prospect. Gonna offer him a scholarship. See, like we might find that we can get a lot of value. Like this is a receiver, a possession receiver with 81 speed. We don't want to waste a ton of time with 81 speed receivers. No offense. Let's go down here. Let's make sure that I do send my scholarships to all of these guys in round #1. I haven't found that one player that I'm real willing to like do anything to get yet. There's been a lot of good DBs, but there hasn't been one guy that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drop everything just to recruit this dude. Safety is obviously a position of need, but an 86 speed isn't bad. It's just like for a 5-star, you'd expect a little bit more out of that. Okay, this defensive tackle, I'm really glad that I recruited him the entire way because now I can put him on kind of the top of my list because he appears to have unbelievable stats. Gains, Charles Wing, we got an athlete, thumper, 6'3", 238-pound athlete here with good hip power. It looks like this guy could kind of play anywhere. 90 speed. See, this is another one right here. This guy, so D'Angelo Jordan's an athlete, 81 hit power, 90 speed, 6'3", 238. That's like an Isaiah Simmons type build. That's someone that I really want to watch. This dude will offer a scholarship to as well. Make sure to kind of fill our board. And then once we get to like round #2, obviously, I can spend more of these hours. We'll kind of get a little bit more specific. But as a baseline, this is pretty good. Okay, so if we start with the national rankings, you can see like this dude, I have 1,000 hours to spend again. So this Cole Robert kid, I'm just going to send in the house. So on the players that it seems like I have a chance with, these 5-stars, I'm just going to go and I'm going to send in the house. I feel like it's all worth it for them to use this because it's the only way you're going to get them. Every single school in the country is going to be talking to them. And we should know pretty early whether or not we will get them. So quarterback, I don't know if it's a great decision to get into a battle for him. Probably would be a lot wiser to go a different direction. But there's a lot of 5-stars that have some level of interest in coming to Michigan. So I feel like I'm stupid to not send them. This dude, I want to make sure receiver-wise. So this guy was good, 5'10", 5-star recruit. He'll obviously get faster. We lost Yazzie, it looks like. This corner was solid as well. Yeah, 6'2", 190. We want to send the house with him. send the house with him. We got to get rid of this dude because he already locked us out. This was the gadget receiver. I don't want to send the house on these guys. Neither this guy either. It doesn't really... They don't super appeal to me, any of these guys. So I have 4 prospects that I can like go back and try and see if we can maybe find a diamond in the rough here that could shock us a little bit at that position. We have a good kind of base of all positions, but there hasn't been anything at this spot yet. I believe I got rid of him already. Route artist, contested. Like, what about like a tall receiver? I think that's sort of like more in the physical, like Angelo Blades. That looks like someone who's pretty good. Adrian Ford, gritty possession. Let's see about these guys, because like I said, there's no one at that spot that I am really completely sold on. 6'4". This dude looks pretty good actually. We'll offer him a scholarship for sure because 90 speed, 5'9". It doesn't. It's just not gonna like translate crazy good. Okay, this guy actually I like. Ramsey could be a great replacement for the other dude that I have. I might send the house on him because there is a lot about this that's good. 89 speed, 89 acceleration at 6'5". That's a really, really, really good build. This guy was 87. I'm not super interested in him. I think I'm kind of losing on him already. This guy 5'10". I already sent the house. And then Kane, I believe... yeah, he's 5'11", 192. I'm going to send the house. I'm going to send the house on Kane also, just to make sure I have those. This dude, Shaquille Jackson, 6'2". He's someone we want to send the house, or I'm out of hours. Shoot, is there anyone? See, I need to make sure that I send the house on him. 5'10". See, I'm less interested in this dude. I feel like Shaquille Jackson would be easier to get. I'm going to send the house with him, because I feel like I have a chance to get him. And this guy actually doesn't look too bad either. We'll contact his friends and family. Okay, as far as our recruiting board, that's kind of what we have so far. It's early. It's difficult to kind of make these decisions and kind of see where we're at. If I sort by national rank, you can see like I'm 3rd with Strickland. This should be someone who could be a possibility. DeMarco Langan, this receiver, I wish he was a little bit more of a wow, but he looks like he has interest. We have a good chance with this right tackle. Really good chance with these edge players. Like, I sent a lot of offers. And DBs, if I could get even half of the DBs that were in the top 10, it would go a long way. Jackson, somehow we're actually not really on his board. Yeah, struggling to bring in receivers, but that's okay. Okay, we spent our hours. Now it's time to talk about the actual season and kind of, well, the recruiting stuff goes on throughout the year. We open at New Mexico, then Oklahoma, Nebraska, Central Michigan, Wisconsin, USC. This is a really, really, really good 4 games right there. We close at Ohio State, Maryland, super tough, Northwestern. It's a schedule that I'm quite excited to see. We're going to get to week number 1, set the depth chart, and then we go. Okay, New Mexico. So first thing I like to do is just kind of look at the team that you're playing. I feel like you're kind of, that should be always the first thing that you do. Not a crazy talented team. Quarterback-wise, it's a 67 overall. I believe that's the New Mexico that I'm playing. Yeah, that's where we are playing, that New Mexico. It should be a winnable game. It's a great game to kind of get everything started. Hopefully get some good clips, build some confidence in what's going to be a really like long season with this team. So yeah, nothing too crazy. DBs are good to look at. A lot of them are slow, so I always kind of look at this. Good chance to throw over the top if we get man press. Feel pretty good about that. We do have more recruiting points that we're going to spend, but I do want to take a moment to do my official depth chart for the Michigan Wolverines ahead of week 1. Underwood's going to be quarterback. Justice Haynes, I'm not messing with much there. This is the spot that's going to probably be the most messed with. These are going to be my receivers. The senior and then that freshman is going to kind of step in as the second one. Give us a little bit more speed and excitement. Prescoring's going to play there. Left tackle, I'm going to start the rookie. And then at left guard, or at right guard, I'm going to start the other rookie. That tackle that isn't starting on the other side. I'm going to give him some playing time. I believe his name is Ty Haywood. So both our freshmen are at least going to be playing. Edge, I don't have to do much here. There's very few young players that are going to just randomly be in the lineup. DB is the main position that you'll see more. Like Earls, I want him to be the second one. And then I also want Metcalf in here just because I like him. And then there was a freshman that also looked pretty decent down here that I thought was, this Jordan Young, coverage specialist. He's going to probably play a little bit more than what you'd expect. So those are going to be our DBs. Up top is more Metcalf on the other side, kick returner, Stewart. We don't have a ton of speed on this team. Slot wide receiver. Currently it's Frederick Moore. I do think I want it to be the 6'5" guy just to have kind of a closer player that's a weapon. And then sub linebacker, obviously the user, and then the two seniors at that position. There is some other guys that are interesting. I'm going to hold off, even though I do really want to this Cole Sullivan is an interesting one. And this Jacob Oden, this free safety is an interesting, whatever, I'm going to do it. I said I wouldn't, but no. Oh, no, these guys are all so good. No, there's no reason to do that. And then Macaulay's going to be kind of our gadget player. Okay, week number 1, New Mexico. We'll do our recruiting after week number 1 just to give us a little bit of break. I did get 150 hours. I'll update you guys on this. But it's time to see Bryce Underwood. I love the same. There's something about, this would be one of the games. I've been to a few college games. This would definitely probably be next on my list. Just the atmosphere, the colors. There's something so historic. But keep in mind, this is going to be my first time actually. This is my first game on the new game, so I'm kind of curious to see how this all plays out. Yeah, this crowd is absolutely crazy. So the 10th best crowd in the league. It's New Mexico is gonna be just in shambles. There we go, good defense. So yeah, the key players to watch. Earl's on that left side, kind of expecting him to hopefully become a top tier DB. We have 2 stars in the middle. This entire front is just covered in star players. That's good defense. What's the... Must be on us, unfortunately. Okay. Somebody held. Automatic first down. Okay, shoot.
That's what they did. It's 1st and 10.
That's an option play. We're all over that, though. Well done. On that left side, Jair Hill is going to be just electric against those option kind of plays. There's a lot of new plays in this game, too. Yep. It's good defense as well. 3rd down and 12. This is absolutely massive. From the gun, wants to pass. Yeah, get over! Whoa! He got rid of it. Hey, good defense. Very good defense. So both of our edge rushers, I would love. The best thing that could happen is both of them end up in the NFL. That to me would be the biggest win, because I think they have crazy potential. Okay, that's all right. Play offense. True freshman. The legacy begins. I love that. Bryce Underwood, 6'4", 208, 96 throw power. His debut.
Freshman back at Florida. I guarantee.
Hand that off. Hand that off. Go, Hayes. There it is. That's a really good run.
Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him.
Underwood. Oh my gosh. Go! Go, Morgan! Morgan, is that the, I believe that's the sophomore maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Samaj Morgan, wide receiver. I'm not sure if that's the freshman. Look at this throw on the run. What a really cool throw animation. He catches it, kind of breaks the tackle, and houses it on the first play of his career. Good start. I like that.
Back to throw, it's Hills. A little screen to the running back.
And that season either, so you never know. What's important is
good defense. Okay, we're all over this team. I literally have it on Heisman with all the sliders up for the offense. New Mexico is going to struggle to move. in this one. It's going to be a struggle, especially with the D line that we have. This is more just about figuring out how good this offense can be. QB sweep. Yep. Good blocks. Go Underwood. There it is. He's got 1 for 10. I like that play a lot. Like, he looks durable enough to run those with. So the receiver, the tight end too, pre-scoring is, yeah, just take the check down. He's got that side arm. There we go. First down.
And the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for me.
Off play action. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Nice try. Let's go. Good throw.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get into the
Oh my gosh. Look at the contested specialist. Significantly more broken tackles. I don't know. Everything about that was contested. That was a really rocky throw that I probably shouldn't have made. But he bailed me out. He bailed me out and he made the catch. Yep, hands off. Oh, for Hayes, that's all right.
Not the first down. It's 2nd and 9. Steaming into the backfield to make this.
The plays in this are just like the fact that like these motions. This is going to be pre-scoring to Macaulay all day.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Yep, there it is.
Right on the money.
Rolling right on the money. Good throw power. Love that. Yep, go Underwood. Oh boy. Rumble. First and goal. This play is good because it should just be, it's just going to be a fake. And then I'm looking for the tight end. Yep, love that play. We used to run that in high school. Very similar play. The tight end kind of moves over. I do like a good fake, and then we just kind of run together and meet him at the pylon. Brady pre-scoring. Touchdown. Okay, so against the bad teams, what I did last year when I knew they weren't going to probably do much, is I did skip the defensive portion because it actually does help the CPU offense do a little bit better. Yep. Step in, sidearm, perfect. Yep. Step forward. Yeah, just throw it. Like, look at this play right here, for example. He's going to get to the first down, and if it's man, I should have Marsh. Like, Marsh should be able to win all day, and he does. He's durable, actually. I like Marsh even a little bit more than I thought it was. 7 for 9, 2 touchdowns for Underwood. Debut.
When he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first.
The play action fake. Dances away.
Oh, that's gross.
He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first.
Okay, this quarterback's ridiculous.
First and goal at the 6.
This quarterback is absolutely ridiculous. The sidearm there, that was like, that had no business even being thrown. It was not a great read by me. Let's just see if we can get good blocks, meet him on the outside. Look at him, breaks the tackle, 2 tackles. Come on! I love this team. Okay, I want to show you guys, just for the haters and losers who think I have it weird, Heisman. And the sliders route. Obviously, we're playing New Mexico, but the future is bright. I'm trying to win the Heisman, so we need these stats.
Dropping back, it's Underwood.
Yep.
Finds his man. It's
Little
Haynes.
sidearm. Good first.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Shakes off.
Yep. Fall forward.
He stopped at the 40, but
every time I'm running, you can see mobile resistance. Every single time I run, it seems like dude is just able to like break tackles. Yep. Quick throw.
Makes the grab. It's McCulley.
Gas by the 3rd quarter.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get it down to the 10-yard
Good
line
first.
on that confirm. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down.
On the sideline, telling this D-line, guys,
Oh, that's
we
one
got to
I
get
love
after
from
this guy. We
McCulley.
have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable.
Forever. From the gun,
This
wants
is
to
taking
pass.
forever.
Here's a heat.
Oh gosh. Okay, that's all right. Time out.
Brought down a huge loss on the
So that's a
play.
good example of what
They'll
not
use
to
the
do.
timeout right before
Like,
halftime. Maybe time
way
for
too
one or
much
two
time
more
trying to
plays.
be a hero. Kicking in this
Now on
game is
4th down,
still
they'll
going to be an
send out
absolute
the
disaster. Yeah, I can't kick.
No
I lost so many games off of not being able to kick. Okay, defense, we stop them again. How am I on offense? All right, oh, it's the end of the half.
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Quarterback extends the play.
There it is. Yep.
Wow. Torrey at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Go Underwood! I told you this. New Mexico's DBs are 85 speed. Like, it does not take much to get the corner on them and get some really good runs.
Chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they
going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to
Yep.
cover.
Set your feet so you can get it to him.
Finds his big tight end.
They're done.
They'll get it.
you got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking to buy time. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown.
This might be, honestly, this might be the glitchiest quarterback I've ever used. They got him. I just clean jumped over somebody. Like, didn't even remotely.
With his speed, he makes it so difficult.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass in the air.
Okay, look for Haynes. Look for Haynes here because he should just be able to run. Like, that's another good play because of his man. He's going to run right across, and the linebacker's manned up on him. There's no way he's going to be able to keep up. New Mexico, it looks like, finally moved the ball, but not quite enough.
The defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit,
Oh my gosh.
Pressure. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Nice
Got it in the
throw.
middle, it's Morgan. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Yep, there it is.
Hauls it in the first
Get
down.
upfield, Morgan.
Turns out to be an easy
Automatic.
conversion for this
First down.
offense.
Great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay.
Lob it.
Just take care of the
Lob it to
football.
Marsh.
Don't go
Shoot.
Throwing toward the end zone, picked
Okay.
off right at the goal
Slight
line.
overconfidence.
He goes
I saw
down
Marsh
and out, but he-
one-on-one, which I actually did not hate that matchup, but that's on me. Shoot, that was a dumb pick. Let's just end this game,
So first
run the ball,
coming
get some
here
stats
from
for
their own
everybody, and
49.
we'll move on to week 2.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Under fire.
Look at that coverage. That's
Trying to
really
make
good
magic
coverage.
with his feet. Good exit. The give and tick, 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 tick. It's on the last play. Fires to the big fella. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll get
Come on,
rid of
Morgan.
it.
Wow, good
High
defense.
coverage.
I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like let's live in this.
Okay, guys, game number 1, no shock, 28-0 against New Mexico. Do want to make sure that I look at stats every single game. Underwood, 3 touchdowns, 273. He ran for 75. We struggled a little bit with Haynes, but it was one of those games where I was just kind of trying to see. Brady pre-scoring, he was our best receiver, the sophomore. And then Morgan had 3 for 93. The junior, he had a really good game. I thought he was noticeable. Same with Marsh. Marsh, like, he's the one I said had, like, he looked more, like, sturdy and good than I expected. Overall, good week 1. Okay, so our recruiting update going into week 2. Danny has reached his top. We got locked out of a lot of these. So we should have a ton of points to spend because, yeah, I got kicked out of a lot of recruiting. And as always, we'll do that after the game just to kind of make sure we have a break. Week number 1 was an absolute movie, but it wasn't necessarily realistic to what we're going to be seeing on like a normal game. Like, that was a really bad team. This is where the season truly begins. There were some things like, this is a legit quarterback. John Mater Jr., 6'1", dual threat, solid offense, really good receivers. Deion Burks, as you can see, route artist. Isaiah, defensively, this is a team that's going to give us problems, quick on the edge. Like, look at that, 91 overall. This is a team that's solid. Look at just the DB difference. Like, our guys were getting open last week. Let's see how they look this week against these guys. Really tough matchup for the second week of the year. Bryce Underwood, that was a good start, but I'm going to need him to be elite if we're going to win these games. Week 2, Oklahoma. University of Oklahoma. Comment down below if you guys are watching right now. What do you guys believe is the best college atmosphere? Like, what college do you think, if I were to make an effort to like fly down to the States, where would you say would be number 1? The intros are really good, actually.
Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And we'll see the
This is going to be a test. This is going to be a legitimate test. Because one of us is going to drop out of the top 25. I bet with a loss here. Especially if it's a bad loss, things could get dicey really, really, really quick. Okay, so a play that was effective last week, and you can see this is a completely different atmosphere. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh! Welcome to college football. Just a nice warm welcome on the very first play. I said this D-line is going to require us to get rid of the ball so fast. Yeah, just try and get rid of it. I should remember this thing. Oh boy, sit up in your seat, folks. Okay, they look like they're coming out and yeah, no, I can't audible. I can't do anything.
And as a result, it's unable to hold on to the football.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Get rid of this ball. Rethink our play calls. Rethink what we did, and get back out there because my oh my, that was tire fire. I didn't have time to think at all. Jaden Audie had 155 last week. This is a fun offense. Oklahoma has a really fun offense.
Was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what
good
he
user.
can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the
I got
football.
over there.
I think this
See, yeah, this is a squad. I like their quarterback running back situation here.
Throwing off play action.
Nice.
The sure hands. It's Ott. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 25.
This is off the edge.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Yep, hit him.
And a quick
Metcalf. Oh gosh. What a read on the RPO. So two's the guy, the future of this team. He made a perfect, dare I say, perfect read on that RPO, getting rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Good job, D-line.
First down loss. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Goes to his right. On third down, he drops to throw.
He's got nobody. He's got nobody. I would like to say that's the best throw I've ever seen in my life. Can you guys timestamp that? I think that's just a good play for the game. It's a good play for people to see of like, okay, this game is beautiful. He literally lobs it to where only he can get it in the corner. 7-0. Okay, let's try and get a run game going. Drive number 2. We need some blocks. Come on. DB got the initial blocking like on the line. Actually was not bad whatsoever. That DB just got there. See if McCulley can get the edge. It all comes down to 86. If 86 can hold for even a second. There it is. There it is. 3rd and 2. This should do well against the coverage that he's in. It's just a 1-1000. Yeah, Bryce, let's go! Good dot. Needed that. Holy smokes. The pressure is just completely exhausting. Fall forward, Hayes.
Have some sense of balance.
Yep, you got to get rid of stuff so quick. As soon as I see him open, don't overthink it. Don't try and find someone downfield. If you see somebody, it should be just like immediately. You got to get rid of it. You also got to know your buttons before you snap a play because they disappear quick.
Pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. There it is.
Finding space at the 20.
Knowing where the first down marker is.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
It's a quick looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Yeah, go block for me, eh?
Runs through the defender.
I had to kind of trust that. As he got outside the pocket there, I was thinking, I'm like, I either try get rid of that. Let's try fade toss slide.
Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Oh my gosh. Please. Yeah, go. Let's go. That is the guy. Best decision I've made in this franchise. Priestcorn, that was the decision. He has been amazing. That was a contested, like, I had nothing. I just didn't want to get sacked in that situation. So I got rid of the ball about as quickly as I possibly could. He not only catches it, he gets away from 5 and scores. Okay, 7-7. Okay, I accidentally simmed 2 drives, completely my fault, but I definitely don't want to like get into the habit or redo it, or you guys could think that anything's. So we're just gonna play it out. I accidentally quick simmed 2 of them. It is what it is. We got lots of game left. It's now 14-7 for these guys, so we got some coming back to do. Yeah, they're doing whatever they want on offense right now. Holy smokes. I think Oklahoma could be a sleeper team. Could be like one of the better ones.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
He's short. Oh, he got it. What are they at timeout wise? Doesn't look like they're using them right now. That's the thing.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Wow.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
I tell you what, in this first half,
Well
this
played, sir.
quarterback
Well
seems
played.
to be making.
We desperately need to stop right now. Not that we're running out of time, but that is not what we need.
Breaking free at the 35.
That is not what we need.
And go right back at that.
They just haven't made mistakes. 10 has not made a mistake, and that running back has been ridiculously difficult to stop. There we go, and that's a mistake. Still getting used to the movement. Okay. Oh boy, this is going to be a character builder. We essentially have been scored on every single time. We've been stopped twice. Yeah. Brady Priestcorn, maybe? That's going to be overtime a little bit.
Quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job.
Oh my goodness, the O-line, that's horrible. But luckily for us, our quarterback is ridiculous. That was a design. I'm going to try and run that play again. That was a design sprint to the right with blocking, and I had no chance of getting outside that pocket. You know what? Pre-scoring. Oh, you got to catch that.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Yep. There he is. Let's go! That's a big body receiver. That's why he's there. A senior who can make plays like that. If it's man on man, I honestly might go back to him here. Oh, it is. It is man on man. Torch him. I like that matchup. 2 plays in a row where he's absolutely like torched his guy. So I'm stupid to not go back to that. Wow. Let's talk about him a little bit.
That's a crucial score. Let's see if they
that possession catchability, like those might be the players that you want to recruit. Speed might not be as important because from what I'm seeing, like all those plays were great catches, and he made one in the previous game too. Okay, good drive. We need to stop now. This is the best chance we've had. 3rd down and 3. Someone's got to get home.
It's Mateer. The receiver. That play no for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Such a good move.
Here they are working with the lead in the
Soon,
second half.
not a second after that ball was. As soon as I took a step left, that ball was gone.
An accurate throw. He does it. You convert.
Come here. There it is. There it is. 2nd and 15.
Exceptional. They've had defensive line played just like that.
Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Breaks into the clear. That's a little hit at the end, but he's looking to throw.
Oh, wow, nice throw.
Gibbs comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Field after the
3rd
last
inches.
play.
They will take 3 here. Please. And that's an RPO. Just nothing less than just a perfectly ran RPO. Sees its man, throws it underneath.
Runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
Tip your cap, man. Oklahoma is just, they're on fire right now.
A quick throw out left. Quarterback keeps the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
Dang.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Fall forward.
Tackle him right at the
Okay, so we're definitely in a position
Wolverines defense will crank up the tempo.
We need a lot of good things to happen. I don't want to like lose confidence off one game. Like look at it. Like this quarterback is still the guy. We can win. This game honestly came down to defense. It came down to just my inability to stop Oklahoma. Like it wasn't even remotely close.
Get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking for a man deep down the middle.
Oh,
On the deep ball.
that could have been insane.
Chasing into the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback
Where you want to be against this defense. Third and
You
long.
think this isn't where I want to be?
It's more
Get upfield, nice. What's that? Okay, this is pretty well gonna be for the game. If anything, I feel like I learned a little bit in this one as a.
Trying for a fourth down completion.
Yeah, we got nothing. Just trying to call it. That down defense is pretty crazy. Okay. I can maybe say that I learned something. And hopefully we can be better on the next one. Just got absolutely humbled by Oklahoma. But it's a long season. We will have more opportunities against good competition. Oh boy, that was rough.
Receivers. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Scanning the field. It's Mateer.
Got him. And he's still somehow catches it right in front of us.
They bring him down.
Okay, they can pretty much take a knee. It's all over but the crying. GG's, we will get our revenge, but today Oklahoma got us. They got us pretty good.
From the shotgun, it's a
Oh
handoff.
my. Oh my.
Tackles.
Oh.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Okay, so 35-14. I want to look at the stats.
Not just to win, but
Oklahoma stats, just to kind of see. Ours, I know,
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it.
we were okay. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, struggled. Honestly, didn't have the ball long. Like, just, I was sacked a lot. His stats were legitimately impressive. 3 touchdowns, 19 for 22, and the running back averaged 6 a pop the entire game. Like, you're not going to be many teams who just don't get stopped. That was a good game. Okay, so this number national position, the 32nd best recruit in the nation. We're in his top 5. Top 5 recruit for Danny Brown, the signal caller. I can actually schedule his visit. I just don't know enough about him. Do I still? Okay, so his deal breaker is championship contender. The quicker I can get him here on a visit, the better. And I know one thing about him, so I'm going to have him here for that reason. We have 5 guys that are kind of ready for visits. These guys I'm locked out of. But yeah, this quarterback too. Funny enough, I'm in his top 5. He wants championship contender too. I don't think it's stupid to recruit a couple guys at this game. It's a game that I think that I could probably win. And this wide receiver, this 90 speed receiver, he seems quite interested. And I know a couple things about him. So I actually am getting close to where I can kind of go the hard sell. But I'm going to wait a little bit on that one. Overall, I feel like our recruiting board looks fine. I don't see anything horribly wrong with it. We are locked out of a few of these. So I'm going to be able to kind of switch and get rid of some of these hard sells, which I definitely should. So let's go kind of one by one here. The trick of the entire thing is making sure that I'm not wasting time on players that aren't going to play for us. So like anyone who I'm not, and honestly, we're in a lot of these guys' good graces. This guy we're 1, 6, 7, 1. Yeah, no, I wouldn't really say there's any of these guys that I'm super like. This Merrick dude, I'm not even in his cutoff, and I actually think that he's one of the better running backs in the country. If that doesn't go up, I'll switch some decisions. But I'm happy with these 24 as of this week. I'm good with this. Top 5 schools. This is good. It looks like we're in a lot of teams. Top 8, which is really, really, really good. We play Central Michigan this week, which will probably be a game similar to week number 1. Good kind of stat game. And we got a lot of recruits coming to this game, so it's really important that I do good. That game dropped me down to 24. I'm curious to see. It probably helped Oklahoma a little bit. Yeah, they took our spot. We're still in the top. Like, we just can't really lose again. That was just our wake-up call. And I actually think Oklahoma, as the season goes on, I could see them really, really, really skyrocketing up that list and being really good. We got a lot of guys ready for a visit now. So this 5-star receiver seems super interested in us. I still don't quite know enough about him to go the hard sell, but I have the points to schedule visits. So I think there's no game to influence him, but I feel like I'm so close with him that I'd rather like bring him here sooner than later, if that makes sense. This 6'6" edge rusher, I'm recruiting him. He seems, I don't even really have an action on him yet, so I don't necessarily know if he needs a visit, but I probably should, realistically. If he's that interested there, maybe he is someone that I should be kind of thinking more about. This corner, these are big ones. Maybe the Wisconsin game under championship contender. And then I can go over here and kind of get rid of some of the guys that are less interested in us and kind of stop using the hard sell on them. I'm locked out of his, which I knew was coming, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't spend too much on that. Some of these guys are expensive to recruit, and I need to free up some cash flow. I don't even know anything about this guy, and I need some money to be able to send visits. Joey Brown, good, well-rounded right tackle, 5-star. Yeah, he's someone I can't really afford to lose. Greg Bucali. Honestly, I might just have to... What I could do with the ready for visit guys, what I can do is I can get rid of the send the house for them, and I can just prioritize bringing them in for a visit. And then I also can maybe add like a DM. Oh no, I run out of it with them if I do. Okay, I see. But yeah, like this dude, I could schedule his visit, make sure that that's scheduled, and then continue the hard sell. And then yeah, with Ramsey as well, we're gonna do the exact same thing. So this should be positive. We'll see kind of what happens with all these guys. Roach, I'm gonna go bye week on brand exposure because he's someone who I want here quick. The quicker we can get him here, the better. Central Michigan, let's take a look at this team real quick. We can also take a look at our stats because they are less than impressive. Bryce has had a really good season so far. My running game, like 8 carries for 20 yards, not sustainable. We don't really have a number 1 receiver. Our defense, we have actually we have 2 sacks with Payne and then no interceptions yet. That all needs to change. Central Michigan, if we were to just take a quick look at this roster, I'm pretty sure this is one of the weaker. Central Michigan, yeah, similar to the team we played first. A little bit faster, but should be a field day. We're going to do offense only for this one. Okay, guys, so one thing I realized, I'm sure you realized also in the Oklahoma game, was just that I couldn't run the ball. So that was a wake-up call for me of like, I need to practice running. It's a really good cut from Haynes right there. We got an injury early. But yeah, I think having the run, even when we're playing teams like this that maybe aren't considered as strong, I think I need to play and run the ball and really
On the run, still looking.
that's good defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Shoot. Well done.
Great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Nice play, Underwood. That's a crazy play. Even his ability to throw off balance is no joke. Here, everyone stacks to the line. I should be 1 block away from him being gone. There he goes. Yes, sir. First time, he got 2 for 28. The receiver that I really want to start getting the ball to in these games too is Marsh. Marsh is the freshman. So Marsh has the most potential out of any of these guys. Quick release. Second floor. Yep, there we go. See what I mean? Marsh is the freshman.
Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's at the 10.
Oh, okay. I thought I had that one.
Let's see what they have done.
Dang, we're in a little bit of a slump here. I got to get my get back. Can we just get a big run or something? Yeah, literally. Exactly what I asked for. Proceeds to do exactly what I said. I said I needed my biggest run of the season. We get our biggest run of the season.
Outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed.
Oh my gosh. Go Underwood! Breaking tackles on these runs. Yes, I threw a pick. And obviously with a freshman quarterback, I'm going to be taking risks trying to do some crazy things. But when he's like, when he is on, he is amazing. There we go. Okay. Just bounce right back. 7-7.
Back to pass, it's Underwood. He's moving out of the pocket.
Yep.
On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right.
Oh,
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's
first down. Andrew Marsh again. 76 yards for him. Let's make him the #1 receiver. It'll benefit me in the long term if I can do that.
Disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do.
And he rolls. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it
Get out of there.
to the hand.
He's got armbar. Maybe I'll stop juking and just start spamming X. I actually didn't realize that he had armbar. It's a good little bit of knowledge. Great play. Look at Marsh. Nice. Oh. Okay. Just as I was talking about Andrew Marsh being like a huge part of this and how we were going to make him like the guy on this team. Not a second later he's hurt, but Underwood's gone. He's got a ton of room. Okay, the run game. With him and everybody, when we go to the University of Washington, we have some really big games on our schedule. I'm going to open with that. Pass game will happen, but we're going to start with this run game because he is special in the run game. The broken tackles, his acceleration, he's good. Okay, 14-21. Central Michigan's making this a game.
Efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going to
Yep, there we go. Morgan, good catch. I like that.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Quarterback camp.
Last 2 drives apiece, scoring points, but the sack right
there it is.
Finally puts an end to that, we think.
There it is.
Setting up 4th down.
Good first. It was one-on-one on that outside. Okay, look for this play again. Morgan Smith. The player that I want to see what McCulley can do in a one-on-one like that. It's kind of what he had, and that's a flag. I think we're actually going to go to the one there. But that's sort of what he had against Oklahoma when he was catching us. So we kind of want to find out early if we can rely on him.
Position on 1st and goal.
Yep, there it is.
On the keeper.
There it is. 28-14. I think he got 3 rushing touchdowns now. Okay, so we need to win this game.
Try to make up for some of that loss.
We got our backup in. We need to win this. We have 2 injuries. We cannot leave Central Michigan. Like, we cannot leave this game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Bruised ribs will return. Re-injury risk high. Substitute. I'm going to bring him in just for like the stats and just for everything. But I'm just going to make sure he doesn't get hit. So he can come in and play. But my #1 priority is just making sure there'll be no scrambling. He's just going to be a pocket passing quarterback. He'll have the threat of the rush, but we're not going to run with him. Can't risk it.
They've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that. I think as
there
this game is going on, they're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over. 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway.
There it is. There it is. I love that animation. Almost every time I throw to him. But yeah, I got Underwood back in here because we need him, and I can't really afford to lose this. And then, yeah, you can see the way I'm playing. Just getting the ball out of his hand really quick. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Okay, 1 stop against Central, and we win this game with 2 of them.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Thrust that arm out.
There you go.
Because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes.
From the 18, the give to the back. And the 9. From the gun, the ground game.
Fall forward. Look at these animations he's getting.
Hoping to keep the drive alive. Now he's going to glide away from
Throw
pressure.
right in front of him. There he is. He does not drop those. Okay, that should be GG's. We got an injury issue with our freshman receiver. Underwood also got injured but came back in, put together a good stat game. Overall, run game good, everything. I'm happy with this one. 42-17, big time week. I think his stats are going to be ridiculous. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 191 run, the running game. That's what he was crazy. 128 on the ground with that huge run that he had. And then Haynes also had one. Haynes also had 123. So this is, I did exactly what I wanted to going into the game. I got the running game back. We'll be ready. Against the next top competition, I'll be ready. Okay, guys. Week number 4 going up against Nebraska. This is the stretch of games. We've had 2 games that would be considered kind of relatively easy to start. This is the stretch that will matter. So far, Underwood, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 68%, 240 on the ground, 4 touchdowns. He's been as advertised. Andrew Marsh, before that injury in the last game, I think he was looking really good. I'm hoping he's back for this game. I think he is because I don't see an injury thing next to him. So he should be back, which is exciting. The one thing that I was kind of looking through here that I noticed, like when you go to Bryce Underwood, you see how he has the ability, like he has those little cards that show up. I think you can, like, once you get a certain amount, you can increase his physicals and you can also increase his ratings. I don't know if that's new for sure, like for the in-season guys. But yeah, if you look, you can see like all these guys, they kind of earn points as you go. Must be a new thing. Recruiting-wise, we're yet to have our first recruit. We did have a lot of recruits at that game. We got locked out of Danny Brown. We need to add a bunch of new recruits here. As we go, this guy, what is he? Deal breaker playing style. So I don't know for sure if that is. So I'm number 1 on his list, but our play style is the. Not sure what to do with that or how to. Clearly, we're out with him, but I don't really know what I did wrong. Sorting by, we're currently pretty close on the number 1 recruit. This dude, and we can schedule his visit. I know very little. Proximity to home is the most important thing to him. So maybe we go family visit, like we bring his entire family. I do think the sooner I can get him there, the better. We're also number 1 on this 4-star, this 5-star receiver we seem to be doing really well with. It looks as though, actually, so he wants brand exposure, pro potential. We're really close on knowing his. I almost want to take a risk. My first risk of the whole thing, I want to go hard sell and just guess what his last one would be. So we need to have brand. I'm going to go probably gym rat, pro potential, brand exposure, and athletic facilities. Try a hard sell with him because we are close. That would be our first 5-star. It could make a big difference. This dude, I'm going to send the house again on this right tackle. I did kind of fall a little bit. This 5-star, I'm going to send the house on. I have his visit scheduled because I don't know if I know enough about that dude. This DB, I almost know enough. Where are we at? We're number 1. We can schedule his visit. Let's go on championship contender. In the meantime, I'm going to go to prospects. And I'm just going to make sure anyone who I'm not currently talking to that I'm going to go add some. I'm going to increase our board with just scholarships. Just make sure that all of these guys get a scholarship because they're recommended to me. Meaning that there's a really good chance that if I play my cards right, that they actually will sign. I just want to offer the scholarships and then hopefully in the next little bit we'll have a much better idea of if these players will be interested long term to kind of play with us. Yeah. Okay, I have 0 hours at this point. Now, the last thing I need to do is go to my prospects or go to my recruiting board and just see, like, who that I'm talking to is not interested at all. Like, we're doing well with a lot of these players. Is there any that I'm spending a bunch of money on that I'm not getting much back? I think I'm happy with, honestly, how all of our recruiting looks. So we'll stick with that. Big time week here against Nebraska. Let's check out this roster. Definitely going to see me prioritize that run game. I talked about that a lot last game. Just wait. It's going to be a huge priority. Nebraska's got solid players all over. Good quarterbacks. Their DBs, fast. This is going to be a matchup. And this is our second game against tough competition. First one didn't go well. We got to be better in this one. Nebraska Cornhuskers. Rayola. That's a franchise I'd like to do. Or a dynasty I'd like to do as well. I feel like Rayola is a really fun, interesting prospect, kind of like a mini Mahomes and a lot of his mannerisms and stuff. This is a big game, especially defensively. We've been exposed. Like, they cannot be as good as Oklahoma, and if they are, good on them. I'm really hoping
to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really
that's not good. That's and I was gonna say, when that injury timeout, I'm like, that better be Dylan. Oh boy, I hit him. That was a perfectly timed hit stick. That's better, Randy.
The margin for Palmer in conference play in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten.
Another one. Dude, he is fearless right now.
Physically, obviously, you expect
nothing is messing with Dylan.
Now adding Auburn's West Coast a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game
so far running into very similar things.
Off play action.
Pressure, please. Pressure, please. And
good execution. They move the sticks.
it's a really, really, really good read. Got rid of that quick. I'm trying to come up with, like, interesting, complex coverages, like manning the safety up on the boy. Yep, there we go. That's better defense. I like that.
They shut down that option.
The give on the inside.
Yep, that's a good tackle. Second down.
To throw, it's Rayola. He wants it
please.
All.
Nice read. That was clockwork. They didn't do that. Nebraska could not have struggled that.
Here with your B game, he can run all over it.
Go, get out of there.
Because they need to have balance on offense.
Oh, that blocking just needs to be that little bit better.
We just want to see it consistent.
The pulse is crazy too. Both of our big games have been on the road. Yeah, that's such a... Just check out that throw. Holy smokes, that was sick.
Effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people here affect ones. They have great seasons.
Under fire.
Yep.
Trying to make magic on the...
I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender didn't have a miscue. And he was the 23-yard line.
That was one-on-one coverage. I took the route that I thought had the best chance, Marsh, but that DB just made a really...
That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
On here on second down. They'll run it. It's Johnson. Brought down. Back to pass. It's Rayola.
There it is. That's the best defense we've played. That is the best defense we've played. I got to help myself out. If I don't ever get a stop, like, it's going to be a long season. Like, you're not going to win a lot of games with 0 stops. There we go, guy. Okay, Ryan coming here. I can almost promise you this is going to be a halfback dive. If we stop him, he will take 3.
They'll run it here on third.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Held him. Okay, come on.
Really need to find a way
Defense actually clutched up for me in that drive.
Oh, they're after him.
Nice job.
Got an open man. Turning on the Jets.
The off balance is that's what amazes me the most about him. It's not just the standard, it's the off balance throws that are just on the money. We're in this, and we get ball
Now
out.
they'll snap it again from the 38. Rides the back and
Cut
leaves
in.
it on the option.
Just don't lose 5 yards on the
Some
run. There we
space,
go.
getting just
Second.
enough good. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Fires to the right.
There we go, Marsh. Get your revenge.
Makes a grab.
Second time man on man. He had to win. There was no choice there.
And I love the awareness by the wide
I
receiver.
think he's in a situation where he legitimately has to win those because if they're gonna run man, we're in for it. Yeah. I need one block. I need one block. Let's go. Okay. Generation. Okay. 10-7 defense. We do a similar thing with cover 4. I'm going to drop back to some of the D line and maybe even do some 3-4 stuff. Great run blocking by our left side right there to like kind of spring him. That was awesome.
Wants to throw on first down.
Yep, get over there. Get over there.
And he
Good
runs
defense.
into a wall.
Perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity.
Oh, that's not.
He can come up with the catch.
Dylan is
Defense
making.
had that one well
That was
covered.
scary.
Just a short gain there.
That was a scary one. The first drive, they looked unstoppable because Raiola was just surgical. And they tried read option. No, sir. 4th and 13. Okay, give us the ball back. Good defense.
They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now dropping back, it's Underwood.
Yep. There it is! Holy smokes. Look at the acceleration we get from Hayes after he catches it. I like that a lot.
They'll give it to the back. Not much work.
You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Slide.
Nowhere to go. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows.
Back to pass.
Yep, there we go.
Pass to the tight end.
Still don't even know how to pronounce that dude. Prescorn or whatever his name is great. I like him, I just don't really understand how to pronounce his name.
Seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him, perfect job.
Catch in the middle. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage.
Honestly, look Prescorn to the collar here.
Doing a great job.
I'm going to have to probably create a little bit of time.
Lanes to run through.
Prescorn.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
What's the kicking circumstance?
Or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get
That's not
six?
bad. We can make those. Okay.
It is good.
10-9. I'm cool with that.
Take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have
Yep.
to change everything.
Take those checkdowns all day.
Some successes
Take
in the
those
first half,
checkdowns.
So let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning how to play this game, and I'm learning how to play with this team. I'm not going to win down the field receiver battle.
Exactly what I need
Ooh,
to
there's
do
room
to attack
here.
this defense,
Slide.
and I get ball first.
Dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense comes.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this
Man on man. He gets open the best, but the tight end position is usually where you look against man on man because that's going to be the guy who's on like a linebacker. It'll be a much more favorable matchup.
The defense is really on its heels.
That's
Oh,
not
it's
it.
picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run, and they capitalize. They'll run the arc. Power football with the run.
There it is. Good run defense. You can stop the run game. They seem a little lost. The passing game is far less confident for them. So I've thrown 2 picks. We're still in this thing.
To the air. It's Raiola. Pocket
I don't
breaking
think
down.
Raiola's got anything.
Got a
Nope.
man.
Okay,
It's
we're getting the
Hunter.
ball back. This is
He'll be
a
stopped
battle
short of the
going on
line
right
to
now.
gain. Needed about 3 more on that.
Okay.
The hustle punt unit. This will be his second time they've had to kick it away. And it wouldn't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
There it
Not
is.
enough for the first, and he's still
That is some
and the explosive
Rick
play,
hips.
they're on the move all the way to the 44.
run that thing again. Honestly, put those 3 tight ends over there. Give him another kid. The hips, like his ability to move there. Yeah.
Running into the open space.
There we go. I linked up a little bit.
Get a push up front and go get positive yardage.
There he goes.
There's a stiff arm too. Yeah, the run game is a lot more consistent.
There's no need to panic or anything.
Like when the going gets tough in these kind of games, you can see we have a really good two-headed monster. The freshman. Oh my gosh, Marsh! What a route! Hook him. Well done. Look at the. That was a C route. He's gonna space there.
Just gotta get something with one spot.
To the air on second down.
Oh wow, that's good defense. I wonder if there's a chance I run maybe.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood.
McCulley.
Wide out trying to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
Defense did a
I
good
feel
job
like I go
knowing where
read
that was,
option
but
left.
now,
I'm just
fourth
trying to
down,
make sure.
offense has to make a decision.
Yeah.
Now the toss.
Fight! Fight!
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second
We gotta go for 2. Oh my goodness, that was almost.
Fourth and goal from the 1 yard line. Nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this
very
offense,
close to being a
because
disaster.
If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win.
Another nice play from
Physical,
Underwood.
lower their
Okay,
pads, and they
17-10.
get the big.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet.
Ah,
Nifty little
smart.
scamper on this one.
Just at the
Enough
right
for the first
time.
down, and from the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the first down and more. Gets away from one, finds room. They're going to ride this running back. He was. Here's the give off the left side.
Yep,
And
nope.
this one will be.
Sense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones.
Yeah, I lurked it. I lurked that.
Gaps, linebackers and defense filling.
Like, really
And guys,
well.
if they can
That
somehow,
was.
some way
That's
find their way into the
okay.
end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
I actually can't believe that he caught
holds
that.
firm. The play action fake. Here's a heat. No. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Still can't believe that one play. I felt like I did a pretty good job working on it. Okay, first big drive, man. Money drive.
And running to the left.
That's really good.
Gets it past the marker.
That's really good.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line.
Okay, we're gonna let's take this to the 2.
First down.
I don't really feel confident in kicking a field goal, but we'll have to be.
They'll ride the hot hand.
It's physical. Get off the ball. Get downhill faster.
The throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That wasn't how I drew it up, but I also didn't expect that to be
Gets behind his
perfect.
defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh.
I think this is something I have to go
Couple of
for.
yards short.
Oh my
They want to
goodness.
control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it. He's got it.
Marsh, you maybe just,
They knock him down, but he's
in
got
one
enough
play,
to
you
get
maybe
across
just
the
became
line
a
and pick
future
up the
Hall of
first
Famer
down.
in Michigan. And I know that was very early to say
Running back
that.
searching for a hole. He's loose. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a
The thing is,
first
I just
down.
can't kick. Like,
Quick timeout by the defense
simple.
there,
College-
trying to
in the
make
college
sure
game, I
everyone
can't
has
kick.
the same call.
nobody can.
And
The
the
kicking is
Wolverines getting set
really,
on
really,
1st
really
and
tricky.
10. We'll give the half. Now the play fake.
There it is.
The tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this
I just
dude
don't
on the
know,
ground.
like-
He was shedding serious tackles on his
Yeah,
way to
I think
picking up the
I just have to kick this.
They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I want to score.
Timeout.
In a different world, I wouldn't feel this way.
I'm picking his brain.
I just really think I'm gonna miss this. Like, I need to score. Yeah,
Touchdown, Michigan.
that could be a game where I'm just not confident enough in my field goal. Cross your fingers.
A bit. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Gotta find a completion on this one.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
That's
Don't you
caught.
dare.
It's
Just
Barney.
tackle and we win.
And that is
Such
how we will wrap
a
this
good
one
game.
up.
2 interceptions. That was hard fought. That was exactly what I knew was going to be our first kind of test like that. 176 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. The player of the game. He ran the ball so well. That's, I think, where everything kind of happened for us. We had a really effective run game. Raiola was good, but we were 14 for 19 passing. The 2 picks weren't good. But if you look, 73 for him, 92 for him. We ran so well. GG's in the chat. 3-1. Okay, guys, bye week. We're back to the number 19 team in the country. I want to make sure to, like, this is good. I want to limit the interceptions. I think it's difficult, and interceptions are going to happen. We just don't have, like, crazy man-beating receivers. So, like, it's tough out there, and I have to take some level of risk. This I'm pumped about, that we have, like, one of the best rushing attacks in the league. I think that's really something to be, like, happy about, and I'm quite pumped about it. So yeah, we got a bunch of athletes. Let's just see if any of them jump out to us in terms of, like, that guy clearly didn't. So I don't want to waste a bunch of time. And this is where scouting comes in, and it might not be worth it. Yeah, like, none of these guys are good. Oh boy. This guy looks pretty good. Okay, I'll offer him a scholarship because he seems like he wants to come here. And I'm going to offer this dude a scholarship. 6'2", 250. Offer him a scholarship. Offer him a scholarship. Okay, I'm optimistic about this next week of recruiting. I feel like I'm doing some good things. I might not be, in your guys' mind. I'm doing my best, I promise. It's not the easiest thing in the world, so... Oh yeah. Big time week. Wisconsin, Michigan. 1-0 in the conference, which is, or Michigan were 1-0 in the conference. Let's take a quick look at Wisconsin and kind of what this team has to offer. See if I should be worried. What should be going on in my head before a game like this. Wisconsin. Let's go down and see. So Wisconsin, Ricardo Hallman, Billy Edwards, Danny Smith, Darian Dupree, Dylan Jones, Anthony. Okay. Yeah, we can throw on them. Good DBs, but we can throw on them. Okay. It's going to be a battle. Let's get it. Okay, let's see what they got. Oh, that's blocking if I've ever seen. That's really good blocking on the first play. Darian Dupree.
When you talk about with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field.
That's a better call.
Big game. Trying play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
And this is the frustration in playing.
Nothing more frustrating than a well-timed slide.
He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
Come on! There we go. Push him back.
Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Right down the middle.
Nice throw. Caught me in, man. Caught me in, man, at the freshman on the left side. Okay, solid start for Wisconsin, to say the least.
And likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just
get rid of it. Get rid of it instead. You see somebody open, just immediately throw it.
You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
What they have on third down. Off the play fake.
I don't see anybody. Get separation so you can get to McCauley. That was so good. See how I kind of tried to get as much separation. Well done.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Marsh.
Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a bit of a miss, isn't it?
I don't know if the quarter just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intent.
Back to throw. It's Underwood. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Honestly, take a chance. Take a chance.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just...
Oh, I'm not one to go for it unless I really feel like it's needed. I do feel like I kind of have to go for this. Momentum's on their side. We have yet to really have Marsh.
And they gambled in their own end. Turn it over on downs, and now
tough scene. Okay. We got to get to the run game. We got to gain 5 yards at a time. And we got to work our way back. And he's taking advantage of that.
Touchdown, Badger. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Okay, we need, like, I need to try and run the ball here.
I think being down 14, you can kind of
This is not happening. Offensively, it's a disaster, I think.
I was just over it. This game is entirely different.
There it is. Like, even there, how quickly the defense got there.
As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was
Just
going
run.
to.
Don't take a risk. Don't throw. Don't do anything stupid. We are absolutely in desperate need of a touchdown here. We can't really mess around. There it is. That's a nice throw. 5 wide is honestly helping me with this.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Pressure's there
in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
If it like it, just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait.
Here we go, Marsh.
Get a nice
Much. See this drive. I just was way more in control of everything. Like, it was much more of what I tried not to lose my head and start doing random stuff. There we go. Young man.
Looking downfield on first down.
Get over there. Good defense.
And he stopped from getting the first down.
There it is. There it is. Timeout.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay.
They took. Why would they take a timeout? With all due respect, why on earth would they take a timeout there? I'm gonna make sure that I have all my zones. He's got nobody. Okay. We're in this.
Can't connect on his
Give us the ball.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
So good. So good. Awesome.
On the outside.
Timeout. That's exactly who you want to be throwing that ball to. That ball in particular, that's the receiver that has to go to. Not even a decision. That's just where it needs to go.
He wants to change this route.
Look, pre-scoring here.
Looking to throw on first down. Skips away
Throw
from
it to him
pressure.
again. Yes.
Connection to the right. We've got a timeout.
What a beast he is. Oh my goodness.
To put some points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. And he is sacked as the defense.
All I was trying to do there was roll out and throw it out of bounds so I could kick a field goal.
Sack got the work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense,
Considering they did have success in the first half.
There it is. There it is. If it's man, just get rid of the ball as quickly as you possibly can.
Throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw.
I feel like I have to do it.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
R1, please.
He's going to fire to the left. And trying to put points on the board on third down.
I don't
They're
know,
staring
man.
at fourth down.
This is a beatable team. That's why I feel like I should go for these. Like, I don't think I'm smart to play scared this
On
whole
fourth
game.
down, they'll pass for it. Here's the pressure.
I had him
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand.
Oh boy, we are struggling against Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Did I just say Wisconsin? That's how bad things are. I can't even pronounce Wisconsin.
The give to the back. Not wants to throw. It's Edwards. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Just across the 20. Pulls and fires it complete. They'll keep it on the ground.
Third down. It almost seems like they're kind of playing Game of Thrones here, where they're willing. Like, it seems a little bit like they're willing to take 3. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have opportunities. At some point, though, like, I have to take advantage of them. It's just the offense has really struggled. Can't get in the rhythm.
So you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I don't even necessarily
Well, the
feel
problem
like
for
that
this
was my
offense
fault.
now, late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense
This might be
knows they're
the
going to throw
the
football,
moment
and right
where
now, offensively, they
the
cannot
humbling
protect
moment.
the edge. You saw the
Don't
speed
even know
coming
how
from
that
the
got
outside.
there.
He was able to
That
get to the
was
quarterback for another
ridiculous.
negative play.
Now a lot of work to do to
They're
move
just
the
backing
chains,
up
keep
here
this
as they
drive
said,
alive
third and
after
20.
that earlier sack. Under fire, using his feet to buy time. And this defense has maxed out
Down.
this pressure. Another
So
sack.
horrendous
Coach has no choice here. The offense has
right
to stay
now.
on
Just
the
down,
field.
absolutely
possessions this late.
bad.
Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play
That's
here late. Makes a grab for a big play.
Oh my gosh.
Time with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah,
Looking
just take the
downfield,
yards.
it's Underwood.
Just take the yards and stay out of bounds. We're in this. I have 3 timeouts. I can score. I'm still in it.
Off play action. He's going to take off.
I
It's
had
picked off.
to.
The Heisman contender turns it over. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a
Flags on
second.
us,
There's
too.
a flag on the field. Let's
Okay,
see
well,
what's
with any
saved.
dynasty on Heisman with Sliders Max, you're going to have negatives.
So the offense more than happy.
This
with the
was
result.
a
Will decline the
very
penalty.
humbling
Defense
game.
gonna jam these
Both
receivers
times we
right
play
off the
well.
line.
Of the 3 games
And
against
off
really
the
tough
gun.
competition,
Can't get him to
we
the
have
ground.
not,
And he's
in
able
any
to
way,
find a little bit of
rose to
running
the
room before they
occasion.
get
We've
him
been
down.
outplayed in
Timeout
all of
call
them.
here
Well,
by the defense is
the one that we
first
won
they
even
use
that
this
time, I
head.
would say we were outplayed. So
They'll go right back to him. And
Use
maybe
these
he'll get
timeouts.
back to the
You
line
never
of
know.
scrimmage, but with a big play coming. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And
Funny
the
enough, we actually
defense
are gonna get the ball
stands up
back.
this offense here. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. A deep throw as the clock winds
try.
down. Need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd
oh
down.
my
Incomplete. He had to get rid of
God,
it
we
before he wanted to. The
suck
defense
right
put the
now
heat
on offense.
Down
Oh
by
my
multiple
goodness.
possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it
Yeah,
on
just-
4th down. On the move at the 30.
Quite honestly, I have nothing to lose. So
And he gets it to the
if you're gonna
45-yard
run,
line,
spin
that'll
and
be a
try and
first
get a
down.
touchdown. You
They convert the
Nothing to
4th
lose
down, back to
whatsoever.
the line with a waste. Looking to throw on 1st down. All
That's a good play.
kinds of room to throw. That fence lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Quickly complete.
If I can take a shot, the onside kick is possible. This just needs to get to the end zone. Who do I trust here?
Now on the move.
Don't know if
at the
anybody.
28-yard line on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Yeah, I got 6 seconds left. Come on.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again.
Spike. Go.
They
GG's.
fought to the
Okay.
bitter end, and the final
Guys, this
incompletion
is one
puts
we're going to
Brad
talk
back.
about either at the end of the
Guys, this is
season,
the
we're going to
story
laugh
we see
about
every single year
as
in
I
college
kind of
football.
figure out a better scheme and I get better.
Losing to
But
unranked opponents,
or it'll be
whatever the
one that we
reasons,
kind of think,
it adds
okay,
to the
maybe
flavor
we're
of the
not
season.
ready
It's so good
receiver-wise
because we all love the
to be
upsets,
quite as
and
good
then
as
if
I'd
you're the
like to
team
be.
that
We were
got that
exposed
ranked
this
win,
entire
Jesse,
game. I had
you
204
start to
yards.
build your resume,
I
start
had
to
a
build
pick,
some momentum. So this squad got a
3.5
good
yards
They sure
per
did.
carry
They
with
put the
Haynes,
rest of college football
1.1.
on alert
Nothing
with
that we
huge
had
win.
done
For the team losing,
for the
they've
other
now
parts
got to be
of the
able to
season
turn the
were.
page.
We
They
were
got to go back
completely
do some
boxed
soul
up the entire
searching
time.
because they're a much better team than what they showed
Not
today.
good at all. Okay, this probably is the biggest game of the season. We're still in the top 25. We're all right. Like, we haven't completely fallen out of contention. Losing that game was big. I think I know for a fact there was a lot of players at that game who maybe did not like what they saw, and I think I'm seeing that right now in the recruitment. Lost a lot of recruits. I'm going to have to put a lot of money to getting some of these other guys. You can see a lot of these guys are potentially thinking otherwise. Oh, man, because I had a lot of people at that game. First things first, let's make sure we go to all these. We'll remove this to end the house. I'm going to have a ton of recruiting points to be able to try and pick up some of these other kind of smaller recruits that I've been sort of not waiting, but I was obviously going to go after the really, really, really big recruits first, and then the other guys kind of slower as we go. Brand exposure. This guy we can recruit on that as well. We'll DM him. A lot of these guys, like, I could probably get some of these dudes with just like contacting their friends. What I'm gonna do with these people, is this tight end pretty good? Oh wow. Okay, this actually might be one of the better. Okay, we need to get some people to sign here. Let's schedule a visit for the UW game with this guy, because this dude's actually pretty good. So we'll go that, and then his visit. Academic prestige. I totally messed that up. This guy, we're number 1. He's a 4-star center without even really a lot of work. Let's send the house on some of these. This 5-star dude, Terrence Coburn, we're in pretty good standing with him as well. ETN, I was curious about. 82 speed, 6'2 athlete. I'm going to send the house. So yeah, rather than like grabbing a bunch of new recruits, I'm just going to kind of try and pay attention to the ones we have. Maybe if there's anyone else here at the top that looks intriguing. Like as we scroll down here, maybe if I see anyone else who kind of looks interesting, I will send them an offer and just try and get... I don't know if I offered that Thomas already. He's a 4-star DB. He looks like he's somewhat interested in playing for us. Okay, recruiting obviously important. I think we're going to get some of these 5-stars as we go. But I got to focus on this. I got to focus on the task at hand. I think our class coming in is going to be really good. The issue right now is what's actually going on the field. That's where my 96% of my problems are right now. Struggling in the pass game. Just going up against USC, I'm going to change my entire game plan. We're going to go run heavy. The quickest throws you've ever seen. I need to completely change the way I look at this game and the way I play this game if I'm going to win this game. I truly believe that. So this one is not going to be for the weak. It's going to be a brutal battle against USC, and it's going to determine how the season goes. So wish me luck. I got no idea how this... Yeah. All I can say is wish me luck. This is the biggest game of the year by far. On the road, too. Like, if we can win this, we're pretty good. Okay, this quarterback's in the Heisman race. Kind of what they're talking about right now. So,
and remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around.
USC has such nice uniforms.
This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season.
Fumble, please.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the... Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield.
As soon as I left it, not a second after, as soon as my user vacated it, he threw it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
Oh, nothing's there.
Slings it downfield.
I just got to commit because his eyes are staying downfield. I seem to be taking steps towards the quarterback, and as soon as I do that, it's gone. I'm just going to stay with whoever I'm on and trust it.
They'll go to the ground.
There it is.
And this one had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
That one takes it down
to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Firing to the right, complete.
We're there, though. So close to being there.
Play this right up on the receivers. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojan.
We got to match it.
To get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful,
there it is.
They need a physical
Yep, you got to break those tackles, fall forward.
Sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that
it's going to be maybe the most balanced attack you'll see. Like, McCulley on those dig routes is... Yeah, he wins those. He wins those. I don't believe that dude has had a drop this entire season. Like, part of me looks at some of his losses, I'm like, should I just be blindly throwing to him instead of...
Quarterbacks have done John Navarre, Elvis Gerback, and the guy I can't remember drafted.
Airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
promise. If there was, I would like to believe I would have found it.
After that earlier sack. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's
critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down?
I hate doing this. I don't know. Do I think I can stop them though? That's the question. Like,
you gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long.
there it is. There it is. That's confidence. We're back in this game. If I punt that, I'm admitting to everyone and myself that I can't move. And I'm just going to be in another game where I'm in trouble. We're good enough to put up big stats. We're good enough to put up big numbers. We just got to do it. There it is. Good quick release, good throw.
Haynes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. Back to throw. It's Underwood.
Just throw it. Man, this first...
When this offense wants to, boy,
first
they can
half
go fast.
is
After the
flying
completion,
by right
first
now.
down, right back to the line
That
of
drive
scrimmage
of
for the
theirs
tempo.
took ages. Look at this though. Look at the timing. It's not such. Why do I keep saying such much better? What the heck is going on with my English? Oh man, what am I saying? But yeah, this offense, you see, I don't have time, so it's 1,000 gone. As soon as I do this, I have nobody. And I meant, apparently it's juke there, because I was trying to click throw that away, and I did.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Nowhere close down.
USC.
Trying to pick up a first down.
This is big of a nightmare that I expected.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
I could try.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical
Take your points.
defense down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
We get ball at half. That's the important thing to remember. We get ball at half.
Use that right upright to get it through.
That was solid defense. That entire time was just... But the fact that I converted that play that I did, I felt like when I did that, I have to leave with some point. That drive can't be for nothing.
Leaves it with the back.
There it is. Good defense. Yeah, they're just going okay, we're going to halftime. 7-3.
I think you said something that's important. I think running the football.
Oh, man. Go, Hayes. Push him. Push him. Well done. I love that.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Steps away.
Best play of the season. That's the best play of the entire year. There's no time. You got to just make your own time. No one's going to... It's not going to be easy to find the receivers. You figure it out. Great blocking on that left side. I love that. That left guard's going to the NFL. He's a beast.
Now the play fake. Rushes on him.
Like this, and all of a sudden, have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going.
Turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12.
Shut
and
up.
another productive
Marsh,
play on
are
this
you
drive.
kidding?
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments.
Season on the line.
In the first half.
Dude just catches a route that had no business being a first down, yet we need blocks. Shoot!
Touchdown, Michigan. They take
Win a ball
the
game.
lead with
Win
the
a ball game.
6-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Guys,
Good solid run on that one as he gets
Good
it
try.
up to the 33-yard. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Extending the play. He gets the... He'll do it himself. And as they get him to the 2nd down, out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they
Physical up front.
They're
Locking
nine.
down in the secondary.
Follow it.
Michigan
Try and
defenses
switch
are
stick, which
always
is late.
on point. They don't give up
Good effort. Just
silly,
late.
stupid plays.
I
They just
had an
don't
idea of where it was going.
and he'll ramble to the 34.
I just couldn't get there. Biggest defensive series of the year.
This guy is looking to him on critical down and
Great job.
distances. There on that 3rd down. Their one side picks up the first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
I don't know what to like.
And you're seeing
The
on
run
both
game,
sides
we're doing a
really
really
hard to
good
run
job
the football
against.
on this one. You've got to give both of these defenses
It's the
tons
passing,
of credit. They are
like,
so
it's
physical
taking away
up
this
front.
first read.
These defensive lines can take the game
Because
over
I know
right now.
Payne and my
It's
D
tough
lineman
sledding on the
can
ground.
get there. I just got to take away what he wants to throw first.
To the air, it's Mayava. finds his man. It's Crockett.
Tackle better, yeah.
Enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take
such a good blitz. Money drive, folks. Oh my gosh. Comment Starbucks if you're watching right now. This is, I literally have a drive with Underwood for the season. Beat this team, we'll fly up in the ranks, and we'll have life. Lose this, go to 3-3.
And this guy has been a machine.
We're in trouble.
All season long. He is
essentially we have to win this.
Time and get in a position to win.
Oh boy. That's the man-on-man situation we got. Holy smokes.
This field position, do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just
Can one of you, for once in your life, just block linemen? I'm not asking for the world, just once.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout.
I love you! I love that guy. I actually love him. Oh my gosh. I told myself before that play, I'm like, I know exactly who I'm throwing to. I'll win or lose with McCulley on this play, but no one else is getting the football. But that could have been a touchdown. That play has been a touchdown for me, which is why I went to it. It looks stupid when it doesn't work, obviously, but that play has worked really good for me. Slide.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit and empty pickup there. To the air, it's Underwood.
That looked like a broken play.
It out to the back. He makes a catch. This freshman quarterback.
Did that not look like somebody did not get out there against him?
It's with a fresh set of downs. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well,
It's
I know
saying
it
I
hasn't
can
been a
kick.
tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his
What are the actual
decision-making
odds
has
that I
been
can
good
kick
enough
this?
to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't
What
open,
is this kick even going to look
like?
like?
On that play right there, he's not putting his team in a bad spot.
Oh my gosh. What is this even going to look like at this stage?
With 7 seconds left on the clock. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 45 on his way.
OT.
Good ride on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Well, guys, let's play
I missed
some
the
more.
kick. I don't know what else to
This
say.
just feels
That was a
right.
long one.
Both of these teams
59, but I think if I
going back and forth. So
actually
of course, David, this thing needs.
They'll try the run.
I'm on that with Metcalf. I'm
In the backfield, it's Jordan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Commit. I had that.
Just out. Give to the running back.
A run on third down.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first
Touchdown
down.
wins it.
They'll try
Oh
to
my
put 3 on the
goodness.
board and take the
Touchdown.
lead in overtime.
Okay. Touchdown wins it.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Try to
And
breathe.
after the field goal, guys,
Touchdown wins this football game. Our defense is good enough. Honestly, we could make the playoffs with how good our defense is. I don't have any ideas how to beat this man coverage. Speak now, please. Speak now. If you have a way to beat this, say whatever you gotta say right now. I don't have time to sit and wait. I need to know how to beat this.
Nice completion yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in.
Oh!
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it.
Is it iced?
Down. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime.
They said, if you know how to,
Clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime.
you know how to beat USC all Madden pass coverage up, man, let me know.
On the option. Quick toss.
Nothing.
And that
Not
one
an
will
inch.
go and reverse.
They are
The
not
defense
giving an inch.
all over that pitch on the option. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Please.
Makes the grab. It's McCulley. Didn't pick up a lot there.
It's like the game just gets so much more
Third
difficult.
and 5, and they need to take advantage of this field position.
Like I've never felt like I
something
had
happen on
less.
3rd and long. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be
Am I
incomplete
kicking
on
from
3rd.
42?
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime.
I can't kick that.
Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they
I honestly, I can't kick that. I'm going to miss that 10 times out of 10. Like, I hate to admit, I'm going to be real with myself. I cannot kick that.
Here in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Marsh,
down.
and he missed him.
If he runs this back, this game's over. Takes it the other way. And the first down.
I don't know, I couldn't move. Couldn't run, couldn't pass.
It's over. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down. Looking to throw. Gets it out quick. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way.
Football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the court.
A game winner! What a finish in double overtime!
That was fun one. It was a fun one.
A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you
Honestly,
what,
the man coverage that we were getting in overtime, I just couldn't deal with. I really couldn't. It was rough. The whole, like, it felt like every single play that I made, like,
make the big play, get the touchdown.
3rd down and 5 here. Like, look at this pressure. Like, I know you're yelling at me. Look at the pressure coming in. Like,
I think a lot of people thought they
there at least we get this. This is like 1,000, 2,000. That's one of the only real open plays.
And a national championship.
We had a chance to win it. I think we can. That's a top 13 team in the country. We can beat them. We can. And I know I will, but as of this very moment, I'm not. So it's hard. These receivers are fine, but they're not like when teams play man against us, it's not pretty. It really, really, really is not pretty. Oh, I'm annoyed with that one. I wanted that. I wanted that one bad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, recruiting-wise, let's talk. We're in the top 2 for this linebacker. Jordan, we are currently, I'm on Hometown Hero. I'm DMing, like, we've kind of tried everything here. I can maybe go for a sway, but I think we maybe have lost him, unfortunately. And I was optimistic he was going to. And the problem is when you lose games, people don't really want to play for you. So when things get a little bit tough, they get really tough. Hopefully that helps me a little bit. This tackle, pretty optimistic that we're going to get this guy. I'm going to bring him here on the bye week just to kind of make sure. This other 5-star edge, pretty sure we're going to get him. So just kind of being patient. This dude, we can finally do a hard sell with him. This dude, we can do a hard sell as well. Yeah, I'm not mad at the recruiting. And we're not seeing a lot of dividends right now. That's the problem. Like, I feel like I haven't... Oh, my gosh. And I'm misclicking buttons here. We're not seeing the dividends. Like, I haven't got anyone to recruit. And I do know how to recruit. But no one has decided to come here. So maybe I don't. I'm thinking, like, this dude has to be coming here. 5-star, like at some point, a lot of these 5-stars are going to commit. We're losing these dudes, that's fine. And I can go all in on some of the 4-stars that want to come here and just start offering them a bag because they will. Like they will flip. Like some of these 4-star safeties and 4-star anything. Like let's start giving them good offers and see if that helps flip it for them. As far as ready for visit, I have 3. Merrick, I'm already using a lot. He does need that visit, doesn't he? With this dude, what I'm going to do, I'm going to schedule his visit with that. And then I'm going to DM him. Same with ETN. I'm going to make sure to schedule his visit for the Ohio State game. That Ohio State game is going to be a big one for everyone. Okay, recruiting. We need someone to sign. Like we're struggling. Okay. Oh, Michigan will look to improve its 1-2 conference record. It's the passing game. It's really, really, really tough. Toenails. Still struggling. Like, I don't know. I really don't. I'm going to switch playbooks. I'm going to try and get more creative. I know I said I was going to run the playbook the entire time. I think I need some more creative plays. I need some motions. I need some deeper routes. Because this playbook's not doing it. This Huskies game, bro, like, lose this, my coaching career is done. Legit. We need this. Okay, a little bit more of a high-flying offense, hopefully.
It's not just one guy that you
Oh
can take
my.
away. He's going to go for a big one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Would not be close, but I'm hoping this offense. And I'm just going to stay optimistic. A lot more deep routes, utilizing my running back, utilizing the arm talent, rather than everything being so compressed. More kind of wide, like things like this where I have players all around. I have 96 throw power. Like, I can make ridiculous throws.
Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball.
There it is. Nice little throw. That's a good first combo.
Forward on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Yep. There's lots of room right here. Just get him the ball. I love this run play with Justice Haynes. I could probably work in the fake toss to McCulley. Like,
Wants to go up top on first down.
yep. Just take the check down. Take the check down. Run him over, McCulley.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 20.
Love that.
Slow them down.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down.
But that thing had incompletion written
Just
all
throw it.
over
Just throw it. That, my friends, that's a drive. Felt much better. It felt more spaced out. It felt like, felt different in a good way. Utilized my quarterback's abilities. We had a little bit more time in the pocket just to kind of find our way back there. Made some good throws. Good start. 7-0.
Win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they
heads up.
Well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You gotta worry about the ground game.
I don't need the heads, and I honestly like that there isn't a lot of QB fumbles. I've been asking for that, but that one would have been nice.
Finding an escape route. And they pick up the first down, guys. Scanning the field, it's Horton.
Please.
Pulls it in, it's Green. They stop him just a link.
Like Dynasty Hill, let's be real. Haven't even noticed. We haven't got a pick. Like, how we've gone 6 weeks without an interception, that's a me thing.
Back to pass on second down.
Like, my user is brutal.
And they jet sweep to the edge. And he was fortunate D reacts.
Come here! 3rd and 12. I jumped that. Even though we can't get picks. I have gotten TFLs, though. That's something I have gotten.
Flat backwards on his back.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Yeah, good swat. Freshman. True freshman. Well done.
To throw, it's Underwood.
Holy smokes.
Football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm
Get rid of that. You gotta break that tackle. You gotta break that tackle.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Such a good route, such a good play. I like that 5 route a lot.
They pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Okay, keep this up. Keep a win against Washington would be good.
So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though.
Trying play action. Quickly to the... Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Mark. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
That is a
Offense
legitimate.
clicking, everything working together really well.
Nice job.
Coordinator kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Please. Let's go, McCauley. Cook him. Absolutely cook him in man coverage. I just didn't have the right plays. Now that I got some actual plays that beat man, I'm looking like someone who can beat man.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got rid of it, Justin. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throwing right.
Marsh, can you just beat him on a deep route, do you think? Probably not, but
about in the
if you
headsets
could, that
right
would make
now.
my life
If it's
a lot
not
easier.
there, throw this thing away because we got a chance.
Intercepted. Big play
It's fine.
stops the
There's only
drive.
13 seconds.
Seconds of the first half. Looking for space. It's Coleman.
Oh yeah, this is going to go to the half.
Run there in pretty good shape at the
Oh
30-yard
my
line.
gosh, why is every game such a sweat?
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Stop. Williams looking for
That's the best play of my season.
And the heat gets
That's my most clippable play. On defense, at least. Good job, Barnum.
with a long
Second and 17. If I don't throw that pick, we have a perfect game offensively. Just get me the ball back. I will score next time.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Evans.
Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Good stop.
Washington sends out
Really
the
good
punt
stop.
team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going
That's
for the big
potential, but-
play.
Away with an interception there.
Looking left. Got his man
Makes,
down.
you just make, sometimes you just make
Arm,
it.
even a human arm,
It's not always, it doesn't always have to be fancy. You just find a way to make a play in a big game. Our defense is out of our minds right now. There we go.
Space downfield.
Good job, Hayes. Our defense is playing. Take even last game against USC. How good was our defense? It was amazing. We can win out with an even decent offense. There's McCulley. Nice throw.
It's looking to run across the field. He settles down into an open spot, making it easy.
Go! Go Underwood! Go! We're back. At home. At home. Not quite the Heisman pose. We haven't had a touchdown pass in like 3 games. After. Later we'll do the Heisman pose. Well done.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Looking for...
It's a pass play. Nope. He pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down, and both...
Off play action. He'll loft one deep down the
Tested
left
us a
side.
little bit.
The junior
Doesn't even make me mad because at some point one of these will be picked. It seems like we only have allowed throws that have been short. Like, go ahead, throw deep. Test my young DB. There's a small chance he might get a pick and do something with it.
Williams will pass. He's got the tight end.
Like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass, thinking being aggressive.
on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers.
Yep, there we go.
And the defense right here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the view. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes
Okay,
the
that's a
catch.
nice throw as well.
He wrestles him down at the
Okay, we're going to have a drive that's going to be essentially just put away. I don't want to go in.
Into the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown.
It's a well-played RPO.
This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Fall forward.
And listen, what you understand is an
We're
offense
taking
is
this
if I
time
get
off. You
one
think
or
I'm
two
not
first
gonna
downs,
try
this
and-
ball game's over. And that's
We
your
need
sole
this.
objective. Not scoring.
One of us is going to be 3 and 4 and emotional. The other one is going to be very happy. Like, actually,
And the
though.
defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Tell me that didn't just happen. Somebody look at me right now and tell me that that did not just happen. First fumble of the year comes in our put-away drive in a game where we've actually played quite well.
Plenty of distance between them.
Oh my gosh.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's ball. Wants to throw on third down. Forced out of the pocket.
That's not a fumble. My running back fumbles. Nope, that's not a fumble. But my running back, you breathe near him. You look at him the wrong way. He fumbles. That's good defense.
That pressure got to it. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston.
Okay. Oh, I got it.
Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first.
Now we're gonna have a drive to try and win.
Gets a quick timeout at this point.
When this never should have been the case.
And got a fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. How about this
I'm gonna freak out. Now I'm in a money drive situation.
Those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first.
Hayes, you lost this game for us. That's why I'm planning on just giving him a chance to be the one to win it. Virtually, I know that's not actually a real thing. Like, he's not actually going to find a way to win because he lost it.
Give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36.
Slide.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets
We're at home. That's the other thing. We're at home, so we should be able to kick this. I'm going to run this. I like the look of the run right there. I love the look of the run. Hayes! Go hurry up. Don't use that timeout yet. The million-dollar question is, can I make a 26-yarder at home to save the season? If the answer is no, we're done here, no matter what. So,
make one big play here and let that clock tick out.
I only have one timeout left. I'm taking it down to 2 seconds.
And I kind of like how the running
Kick
back
to
can
beat
mess
Washington.
with, just get downhill when you
In what
see
was
an
an
opening.
absolute
Sweat
of a football game. I'm actually going to do breathing exercises with
It's
myself.
a game-winning play. Win it or
I think I
lose
got
it
it.
on this
Oh my
field goal
gosh.
attempt. It's good. A powerful kick. Never a doubt for the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the
Oh
line,
my
and you get
God,
the W.
this season.
So dang cool. How many
This has
times
been such a grind. We're alive. Guys, hallelujah! Oh my gosh, clip it. Finally. This is my first commit. It's just been tough, man. 5-star. Boom, another 5-star. 2 edge rushers. Is this another one? Tevin Strickland, 3 5-stars. Just committed. A bump and run DB. 3rd best DB in the nation. Okay, let's actually have a moment now. We can breathe. Let's take a big, deep breath. Last game was a movie. We found a way to win. We got Michigan State. Our stats are fine, okay? It's not... I think they're improving. 9 touchdowns, 7 picks. They're actually not great. I just need to go on a run. And if I could even get 10 touchdowns before throwing a pick, he's put together a really good season. We'll get there, okay? Trust me. I'm figuring this thing out. We're just going to do offense only for these next couple games. Michigan State, let's go.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Buys a little extra time.
I like that play.
And the visitor,
That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game
Yeah,
so
nice
fun to
throw.
follow
Like
every
that.
single year.
And I
This
always feel
5
in this
wide
game
just gives me a little bit
specifically
more
between Michigan
breathing
and Michigan
room.
State,
Like,
it's the big time players and the
even though it's
Heisman
not the
candidates that
best
have
thing,
always
when the
stepped
O-line
up and
feels
made
like
big
it's just
plays.
getting
So I can't wait to
pushed
see
a lot of the
what
time,
best players in
the
this
5
game
wide
really do.
formation kind of allows me to just take a second and have at least, there's going to be more quick reads open.
splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. His friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down.
There it is. There it
Got him
is.
downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Boy, did he
This is a
look
fresh
as if he
take.
was going to go.
It's a
Getting it down to the
fresh-
37.
I like that word. It's a fresh take. I feel like we're kind of, more stuff is getting open.
Telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion
Yeah, keep
percentage.
that.
If you're
Keep
a
that.
great 3rd down team, it's
Go for it.
invaluable to your
You're right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So
That's such a
good luck
dot.
stopping.
To the air, it's Underwood. Looking to the end zone.
Why is Keenan? Is Underwood must
Looking
just
to
be
fire.
exhausted. Just throw that. Throw that. Throw
Using
that.
the quick game.
The one touchdown pass I've gotten in the last
End zone.
9 weeks.
Wolverine.
My freshman quarterbacks isn't it. It is what it is. I am just doing offense only for this game, and we hold them to 3. Let's go. Good job.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sure hands. It's Marsh. Still on his feet at the 45.
Yeah. Good first.
How about this freshman
I like that a lot.
on the chase and making the big play after the catch? Ripped off
This
the
playbook,
chunk
like
on
the
open
spread
play
might
of
be
this
kind of
drive. Now
where
it's
we
first
find
down from
our...
the 48.
We might find a bit of our rhythm in this
Grab
formation.
behind the line. It's Haynes. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end.
Yep.
It's go first and 10. To the air on first down.
Yep.
Finds his man.
Another
It's
nice
Haynes.
throw. Okay, this
And they'll
rivalry
finally get
is...
it down after a terrific
This is the...
pickup.
Since USC,
They built
we've
this
looked
offense around
really
finding
comfortable.
mismatches and just get the ball
Like,
in the bag and let
USC
it
was
do
the
its
breaking
thing.
point,
Yeah, it didn't
I
have
think,
to be
of the
all
entire
down the field.
season.
Like
That,
it's
I
near
hope.
the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice
away.
decision by the QB.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. They're working that left side. And he cruises his way to the
Boom!
touchdown, Michigan.
Stop them. Stop them. Stop them, okay? They get 3 again. I can live with that. I can live with that. We're moving today.
Plenty of time left.
Underwood, we got an offensive thing. I'm not going to mess with it because I feel like I'm kind of cooking right now. Yep.
Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Out
Good
to the
first.
30 tempo. Lost to throw on first down.
Yep. That linebacker is the mismatch.
Got a man. It's Haynes.
Legit. You see how slow he
Oh,
is?
he's got some space.
Every time they go man, and I'm starting to pick up on things because I'm having to sweat because I was not expecting to be 3-3. But every single time I see that one-on-one, I'm going to the running back. Like, you're going to see a ton of running back routes, except for that screen pass.
He gets home. They knock him down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half.
Look at this, dude. Look at Morgan.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they
Half season
stop him
timeout.
just a bit
Yeah.
short. Offense calls a
Oh,
timeout
I don't
here.
love that I have to, but I think I
Make
do.
sure they have the right play call and
Yep.
everyone on the same page here.
Make sure to get the first because that's the only way the clock's going to stop. 3 is fine.
Might
We've
be
scored
changing
every
the
single
route.
possession so far. So
Wants to
3.
go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Get out of bounds! Come on!
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Fires into the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Best our passing offense.
They've extended the lead and taken
By
control
far.
here.
Where you're like moving people around. We got options. We got everything.
Doing it all first half, running
And
the ball,
Brady
throwing the ball,
pre-scoring.
and it's
Stud. Okay, 21-6. Honestly,
First
there
order
is,
of business, get
you
out of
could
this hole
tell
as the
yourself to
drive
play this
starts at their
safe.
own 7-yard line.
But as a guy who has not had a lot of big offensive games,
Looking downfield on first
I don't
down.
really like that.
The quick out.
Like,
How about that effort to get it out
as
across
someone
the
who's
20-yard
struggled a little bit
line
in the
at
season, I
21,
think
it's a first
my
down.
best bet is to try and just
Two set
keep
of downs
cooking,
after the
get
completion.
this score as lopsided as possible, and then worry about everything later. Look at this. Good run.
They'll finally make
Good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy.
Cover 2 again.
flip it
Caught
out,
him.
and a big play on the left
Michigan State's the
sideline.
first team
Excellent awareness
where the
to get that
CPU has
foot in
actually
bounds.
played cover 2 and just given me these absolute gems of easy passes. Like, USC was not doing this. And look, same mismatch every single time. Shh.
Discards him with up in this one. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's going for the goal line. Power ahead. Touchdown, Michigan.
This is
And the beatdown
absolutely
has
amazing
ensued.
to watch. This is my favorite game of the season so far. There isn't even a close second. This is the one that I've had the most fun. Clearly,
Great place to
because
start
we're
this
absolutely
offense.
smacking this team. Like, this isn't even close. But also, Underwood is finally getting some stats.
To the right.
And once we start cooking, like, this is a zone team. Against a zone team, I can cook.
To the air. It's Underwood. Takes the easy complete. Second down, he'll throw it. He
Different.
got it. Can't
Different.
White crossed the plane
Absolutely.
to get the 6, but they'll
He doesn't
have the
even
first
have that
down.
many catches.
This offense in scoring
He's not going to
position
be a
with a
Heisman
fresh set of
finalist,
downs.
but
Motion
should
from
be.
the wideout.
RPO, and you know I'm confident when I'm running RPOs in the red zone to Marshmallow. And we get the ball back again. Okay, this is a victory.
Now the play fake. Moving out of the pocket.
Yep, there it is. McCauley.
On the right side.
Eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another.
This one just made everything worth it. All the struggles. I told you there'd be like random games in the season against pretty good comp where we're just gonna take over. Because all the other ones were just sweats.
And good. They're still firing away even with this lead. Moves away as he feels pressure. Unleashes one.
Okay, guys, that was kind of the game I've waited for.
As has been the case for
the entire time. That one, like, hold up the trophy. That was not even close for a minute. Look at that. That's a good still right there. I like that one. You might say that one in the intro. 418 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. A lot of these receivers who have just been, like, there were here. They showed up. It was never close. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Receiving wise, 2 guys over 100. GG's. Trophy room. Hey guys, we get our first trophy. Wow, they updated this. I got the Paul Bunyan. Pretty cool. Okay, let's hopefully we get some of these recruits. But yeah, we're 5-3. We're 3-2 in conference. Not too bad. Purdue Boilermakers coming off of one of the best weeks. This should be another layup. Like, this should be a uncontested. Phew. We're up to number 19 in the country again. So we're battling our way back. 13 touchdowns now, 7 interceptions, 359. A lot of receivers helping out. This one's a must. We got to beat Purdue.
This is a design run.
Design quarterback run is not cooking. Like, it either is a touchdown or it's -3, and that's where I need to find a way to, like, figure out in my head, when do I run this? And then Purdue.
Keeps looking downfield. He turns it loose to the left. And the incomplete pass. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down.
Punt, horrible start. Just completely and totally humbled. Michigan State, we throw for like 680 and 9 touchdowns. Purdue, I'm just in a bag on the first drive. I trust my defense will get stops, though, because they have been. It's one of the better defenses out there. Great D lineman, a lot of sacks. Yeah, and look, boom, they got to stop.
Using his feet. Not much running.
If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it.
Look at that throw, just so, it's just the, like, whippiness in his release. That's my favorite thing about him. It's just the ball is just gone.
He's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. With the catch, it's Haynes. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Haynes. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and
man, he's having a good season. Like, last game he was phenomenal. This game he looks phenomenal. I like Justice Haynes. It's even just out of the backfield on these quick routes. That's what's working.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. 10 from their own 19. Using his legs to buy some time.
I clicked a button in. I don't know what that is. Okay, there's something new in this game. Do you guys see it right there? You can become a runner behind the line, and whatever that button is, I have found it. That's an overthrow. After I stupid thing. Don't lose to Purdue. Okay, let's relax. Just play our game. Now we got a tie game.
They'll run it from the gun. And on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Wide open downfield. That's line. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Scrambling away.
I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some...
Oh, a lot of space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
That's in between the zone.
I don't know if this defense
I wasn't
knows what just hit
expecting
them because
in
they
this
gave up
Purdue
the
game
completion,
to
they
just
gave up a first down,
be
and
in
now
a
here's the
sweat.
offense back up the
But the
line of
defense that
scrimmage,
Purdue
getting
has
back
is
to
actually quite nice.
Looking to throw on first down.
Yep.
Got
There it
it in the
is.
middle. It's Priest.
There it is.
And he strides his way into the end zone.
There it is. Okay. 14-7. We're getting the ball back in the third. Okay, get one more.
Pushing the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls in.
That should be on them, isn't it?
And the pass is incomplete. But
Felt
it
like he
might
kind of,
not
I don't
matter.
think I had anything
Flag
there. I
is
felt like
down,
he
and
did
it
kind of
looked
hit
as
us
if the
early.
defense was
It looked like
roughing up
he
that
did.
receiver.
Oh, yeah, he did.
This set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Stop behind the after the loss on the last play. That's caught.
Yeah.
It's Haynes. Play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and there he goes! Looking downfield. It's Underwood. And then wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Haynes. From the gun. Wants to pass. Serious
In time, baby.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And he's on.
Laser!
He'll go all the way.
Laser, laser, laser.
Going right to work up top. Under fire. Here's a heat. Off the play fake. Moving away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
That is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
On the run, fires downfield. Holds it in. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Under fire. Can't find his man. Off play action. This time it's complete.
Yep.
They bring him down, but
Good job.
Dolphins are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Thing to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just
Third
run
down.
the ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes it grab, and he will score.
I want to look at the Heisman for him, or the best running back award. Like, he could be on pace, and our defense is just cooking.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. The sweet feet keeping the play.
Look at, okay, that's the button. See, did you see the button? I clicked something there that kind of flipped him to become a more of a running back.
Big 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. Give him 6. Even with this lead,
Oh,
they're
wow.
going to toss it again.
That was a fadeaway jumper to Marsh.
He's got
Did I
it
get
in the
that?
end zone for another touchdown. And this is a
To the Purdue
full-fledged beatdown.
Boilermakers. Guys, with that,
They get
another
the
win in the
W, and
books.
with that being win number
Strong
6,
showing
looks as if they're
offensively.
going
Just
bowling, guys.
really,
And
really,
that's a
really
good
strong.
moment for this
6
squad, right? Like,
touchdowns.
you start
This
every
is what you
season
got to
with
do this
big
against the
goals,
teams
and
that aren't
usually
that
starts with the
good.
conference championship.
Because you don't get a lot of
Winning a
opportunities against teams that aren't that good. GG's. Guys. 5-star defensive tackle Trey Tongs officially commits. I'm in a recruiting battle for this guy for Ohio State. Lloyd reached his top 2 schools, but we do secure another 5-star. We're the number 15 team in the country, so we're kind of teetering on that. We're looking a lot better. Who we got is a defensive tackle. Second best recruit in the entire nation. So he is nationally ranked 2. Position number 1. Like, this is the second best player in the country, and we got him. Northwestern. So we're currently the number 15 ranked team in the country. We're fighting. We've had a really good last few weeks. You can see we're not average, but we're kind of middle of the pack. Stat-wise, we've put up some really good numbers as of late. 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He's got 359. Haynes has also been Haynes has been a huge part of the passing game. 9 touchdowns. They both have like close to 350 yards or so. Sack numbers, Derek Moore and Payne Jr. Pick numbers, still only 3 picks. Earls, who's kind of the future for us at the secondary position, 4-star. he's actually got an interception. He's been solid. He's going to be the guy next year. So just wait for it. It's going to be beautiful when he kind of takes that step up. This is a big game, guys. Going up against Northwestern. I don't think they're necessarily the greatest team in the world. They're good. They're not great. It'll probably be, we got a good chance to win this one too. Let's go. Northwestern has really good D-line. That's so good. That's so good. Give me props. That was amazing. Bryce Underwood. There was a tiny bit of room there. And Marsh, I still think Marsh next year will be like the guy. Oh, there's room here. Yep. Head down. Get those yards.
Wants to go up top.
Macaulay. Dang. Okay, so this is good to see because what you're noticing and what I'm noticing, and I'm sure everyone's noticing, the D line right now is ridiculous that we're facing. So, like, I need to neutralize the D linemen with stuff like the power option. Like, we need to kind of have that balance if we're going to succeed getting to the outside. Because as of right now, my drop back game, I have 1,000. It's got to be gone, and that's not sustainable. So run the ball a little bit. There it is. Good run. I'm going to leave somebody else in. Macaulay should be wide open. If that's a nice throw. Yeah. That wasn't a nice throw. That was a very, very nice throw. Saw it for like just a split second here. Haynes should have a one-on-one. Like, and I should be able to just roll out a little that way, get the one-on-one, throw it backwards. 7-0 Michigan.
Very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside.
Throw that as quick as you can. Dang, that's nice coverage by 13. I saw the one-on-one and I got rid of it immediately.
Chance to make a catch.
Trying play action. Oh, they're after it. Intercepted. Their defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show.
Somebody hit us. Okay. Oh, we got a game, folks. A couple easy, I don't want to say easy ones in a row, but we had a couple games that we weren't really tested. This game, their offense is buzzing. The defense is giving me problems. I need to slow down this line. There, even my screen pass is just getting hit. Like, that has to be my #1 priority right now, is just getting some quick throws and getting to the outside. I cannot block either of these defensive linemen right now. And look at the secondary. Oh boy. Okay, this is rough.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end.
Didn't realize. I thought he was going to corner out. I really thought he was going to corner out.
Execution by this defense.
Here's the pressure. Complete and
Yeah, I'm
looking
bagged.
for enough for
Okay.
the first down.
Took a chance. Oh boy, oh boy. 7-13 against Northwestern. Okay, this is break point in the season. We're either going to be 7-3 with a chance at the Natty, or our season's going to end based on what I can do in this next. But like, Hubbard is absolutely ruining my day. He is 95% of my problem is dealing with him. I don't understand how he's so good. Well, I do. Like, I obviously understand how you can do that, but we don't have an inch, and I'm afraid to even run plays like this because I know that D-line. There it is. You got to go, Underwood. Honestly, I wish I could say you didn't have to. You have to score here. Come on! There it is! Bounce back. Couple horrible drives in a row. Horrible. The worst. Find a way to find a way. Yeah, the burst was crazy right there. As soon as we had an inch, he's the type, he can score on those. He has the acceleration. He has the speed. Okay, defense, get a stop, as you so often do. Okay, they had 2 drives in a row. Okay, 16-14.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the
usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere.
Oh boy. Okay, this passing game is
their own 20. To the air, it's Underwood. And he
Go,
will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
okay.
The Wolverines will call on their punt team.
This fourth quarter is going to decide the entire season. I am Absolutely bossed. And my defense right now, please hold them. And our defense did hold them. Thank goodness. That's when I think we actually got a turnover. Holy smokes. There must have been a fumble or something. Yep. Get to the outside, Haynes. There it is. That's what we need. No more passing 2026. This is all. We're doing QB runs and running back runs. And we're just going to try and let that take us home because nothing else is working. And my O-line is not holding up whatsoever. But the run game is working. That's effective.
All they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around.
Yep. Look at that cut. That's the thing. This team got slow. They're slow in the secondary. And you saw it with Underwood. You just saw it right there. All you have to do is get there. And you can burst. And you can turn those like decent gains into touchdowns really easily. Okay, and we get another stop. Okay. One more score. One more score and I'll be like not comfortable, but I'll be a lot more comfortable than I was going into halftime when we were losing.
On the move.
Yeah, just keep doing that.
On the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Okay, hopefully that's not too serious. I won't bring him back in if it's at all serious because I think I can win with the backup.
Snagged in the middle. It's Haynes.
Good one. Bruised shoulder. I can re-injury. Okay. Honestly, he can play. I won't really mess. I'll just make sure he never gets hit. Like, it's better to have him in and then just literally just do stuff like this. And just guarantee that he doesn't take any hit sticks or anything.
Out in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They'll run the screen. At the 45 on his way.
There it is. That's a big one. That's a really big one. Okay. Go right back to speed option. Every single play here. Haynes might touch the ball for the rest of this series.
Getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression.
Except for that play.
In front of him, if he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to
run him over.
Get positive.
Telling you, a huge third down.
He didn't really take a hit there, did he? As long as Underwood's okay. Yeah. Dive for the first. That was their third timeout. Oh, they don't have 4 timeouts. Duh.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course,
that was their third timeout. Okay, hand this thing off.
You're seeing it right now.
We're realistically a first down away from winning, and that block by number 51. Unbelievable. 2 minutes.
To the air, it's Underwood.
There it is. Just find him. Just find him. I thought about trying to kill the clock, but I feel like the best thing I could do is just score. If they go down and score, they're still down. So there's 1 second left. That's going to be GG's. Just honestly, throw a screen pass. Try and get some extra stats. They didn't get their onside kick. And call it a good game. Takes us to 7-3. Okay, I'm very glad we did that play because Haynes is fighting for the running back of the year. Come on! And that's going to help. That, my friends, is going to help. He's got like 600 receiving yards, like 20 total touchdowns. Okay, found a way to win against Northwestern. Had a bit of an injury scare that worried me for a minute. I thought that was going to get a little dicey at one point. But yeah, you can see 6 rushing yards. He had 4 touchdowns total. He's carrying us. And we don't have a receiver that's as good as he is. So the more I get him the ball, the better. And you're seeing the results of getting him the ball. It's like, yeah, no, this dude's really good. Player stats, 2 touchdowns for Stone. He actually played really well. 3 touchdowns for Underwood, 143 yards, and he had 7 yards. GG's. Dominique has reached his top 3 schools. Ben has reached his top 8 schools. No recruits signed that week. Justice did win the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week, which he continues to like. He honestly might be our most impressive player this season. Okay, so we end this season with Maryland and then the Ohio State. The Ohio State University. This game's going to be everything. This game, like, I believe we have a somewhat easy schedule. Like, a lot of these games are very winnable. this is going to be the game that really matters. This Ohio State game, obviously we have to beat Maryland. They're a good squad, solid team. But that Ohio State game will pretty much determine everything. We're locked out of the tackle. Sad to see that. And then did we also lose Lane? This is the dude who we had the recruiting battle with. Wow. Okay. Not a good week of recruiting for us. I'm trying to think, did I do anything like super wrong? I feel like I clicked the right buttons. He clearly was more impressed with Ohio State. I thought in that recruiting battle, maybe in the recruiting battle, what I did wasn't right. Like maybe you shouldn't go sway quite as much. A lot of these guys this round, I'm able to kind of switch my recruiting to be a little bit more specific to who I'm actually talking to. Seems like almost all of these 4 stars I'm able to do this now. The issue is with visits. I don't really have many home games, and I have a lot of people going to those games. So that's something that's not completely ideal. Even these defensive tackles, I just want people to sign at this point, so I'm going to make sure to tailor their recruiting a little bit more. The JUCO dude, Coburn, I got him recruited kind of the way he needs to be recruited. The receivers, let's just take a quick peek here. Yeah, these guys I think we have a good chance with now, which I like. That's good to see. We have a good chance to actually get them. This dude does not look good. I've been trying to just like casually scout on the side just to kind of see if I can find any receivers that are worth losing your mind over. They're just not. They don't exist. Like, I just have, the receiver thing has been such a struggle. Even just getting people to talk to us. Like, I have 0 committed. None of them look very good in my opinion. But yeah, all I can do at this stage is continue to scout and see if I can find someone with like exceptional speed to like size stats. Or this guy is actually pretty good. We'll try and recruit him. He has the gold, so that means he's a 2-star that's actually a 3-star. Not gonna lose my mind, but that dude's a 2-star that plays a lot like a 2-star. Okay, ready for visits. We don't have many, unfortunately. We don't really have the ability to bring you to a... Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can finally schedule some of these visits. Like this dude on Ohio State. I'm locked out now on it, but yeah, I can at least schedule some visits, which makes me happy. And then I can look back here and see, okay, what other positions are we lacking in that we have nobody interested that we could throw out some offers? Let's do running backs. So if we go to running back, horrible. They're all horrible. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not going to stress too much about it. This Maryland game is big. Dang, I just did... Oof. 22 touchdowns, 9 for Underwood. He's ran for 419. These aren't Heisman stats. I wouldn't say our offense is really in a Heisman position at the moment. We can look at Heisman watch. Jeremiah Smith. Yeah, USC is pretty much... And USC was tough. Like, when I played them, I was like... I definitely kind of said to myself, yeah, that's not... They're no joke. Coach of the year, quarterback. I don't see us anywhere. Okay, Hayes. This I thought this would be our best chance. Justice Haynes has a chance to win a major award, so that's good. We'll keep that up. And honestly, it's not like I'm forcing the ball. He's just really good. Okay, beat Maryland, and then we got Ohio State. Okay, this is a trap game. If I've ever seen one on the road, can't look ahead. Next week is Ohio State. the biggest game of the entire season. That's why I'm calling this crap. If I play stupid and I lose this game, I could ruin my entire year. So,
It's Underwood. That, friends, is a
back-to-back plays, crazy pressure.
And as an offense,
And we've learned about ourselves.
is 3rd and long. And I think he's
Like,
just
I have learned that I am really not that good at passing with this team.
a little bit harder, but this
There it is. Good job.
3rd and long situation.
But yeah, my goal in this one, let's just win. It doesn't have to be pretty at all. Like, we don't really have any major awards that we're gonna win. Like, we're not in a position where that's on our radar, so we can just play super lame football, beat Maryland, get to 8-3, and then Ohio State.
And the defense really understands that. I gotta understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I gotta take it. Like,
that was probably
not
too
dirty,
much.
not cheap shots.
He's got 3 rushes for 21 yards. I realistically don't need to be spinning like that.
Quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. He's going to take off.
Yep.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense
cool.
with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Really
As they get set to
I shouldn't be doing it, but I liked it. It was kind of tough. Was it smart? Absolutely not.
Got enough for the
There's
first
another
down.
1st down. He might just carry us. In the run game right now, he is. Like, there's no debate. Right now, the only reason I'm moving the ball is because of my quarterback. And if I can make it so that they're worried about the run, and then just sprinkle in the odd screen or look at this running back. Just,
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll
he's
stop him at
unbelievable.
the 2 from the wide receiver. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
There.
And he takes it
Okay.
in for the score. Touchdown.
Well done. That's a perfect start. Like, legitimately, maybe the cleanest start we've had all season. And I intend on just continuing. I'm going to go QB power. I feel like maybe I found something with this. Like, this is a scheme that looks good.
This quarterback. Dropping back, it's Underwood.
Yeah, just throw it.
Over the middle, it's Haynes.
If there's nothing open, just get it to your running back as quick as you can.
Get him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Grabbed in the
There
middle,
it is.
it's Marsh.
1st down.
He'll make it, and let's see if they try it again.
Another one.
That's reeled in, it's Haynes. They'll rip off 8 on
2nd
that
and
play.
2.
It's 2nd and
Just
2.
get rid of the ball as quick as, like, I just already know against Ohio State what it's going to look like. And that game against Ohio State could be the difference.
Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. And he's
Another good
brought
check
down
down.
after a
All I
nice
do is throw
gain.
check downs.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Not a lot on the return, but they
Please defense. Please defense. Did they score? No, they didn't. Okay, we gotta stop. Oh, thank goodness. And I think we actually got to stop. There was more of a fumble or something. Oh,
wants to go
boy.
up top on 1st down.
There we go. Just stick to plays like that and then cut.
Taking it the other way.
Like, just get him in space and then make one cut with him. He's your best player. By far. Like, at this stage of the game, he's the guy. So make sure every single play, he is at least minimum on a route.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, good try, Marsh. Put him in the hands.
If that defender was just one step behind, that would
Macaulay!
Michigan. They punctuate the chance.
Holy smokes. Such a nice catch by him. Could not be better. Perfect in his hands. We get ball at half. 14-0.
25-yard line.
Going much how I expected this one to go. Yep. And we're moving again.
Ripping off a pretty good
Yep.
chunk of
Get him in the
yardage.
open
They've
field.
got it out tonight to take it to this defense. Pocket breaking down. No, up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
There it is, Marsh.
He's got
I
an
love
open
that.
man.
I love that.
Dragged down
That timing
the
was
middle.
excellent.
Over the sticks for a 1st down.
Like that was 1/1000.
New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Oh, he's got a lot of room there too. Fall for it.
And they are use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's Haynes. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
That's another nice play. This play, like, you have motion in Marsh. The running back kind of comes around. Like, there's a lot of good little check downs. Marsh is special in a lot of it. He's made some good plays for us.
Back to pass. Looking for the score.
So good.
Touchdown Wolverine.
Hopefully.
Quick strike through the air for
Like,
the score.
hopefully for years to come, that becomes my number one receiver. That's what I'm hoping. And this season is like, it's not even fair to really like compare this season and say like, oh, it needed to happen. No, because it's just, we're not in a place in the passing game where we have enough to where, and he's not fast enough. Like, at this stage, it's tough. But in the future, we definitely can get there. There it is.
Makes the a run for the quarterback. How about this? Keep the drive alive. Back to throw. It's Underwood.
Nice
To the
throw.
right. They are on
That's
the
really,
move as they
really,
pick up
really
the
good.
first
That's one
down.
of my
They'll
first
spot it at the
throws of the year
28.
that I can honestly say that was
Here's
perfect.
this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
That's
Pulls it
another
in.
one
It's
that's
McCulley.
on timing.
Ernie on the Jets. They'll spot the
First
ball
down.
at the
Mission, and here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He'll be wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Ohio State next week, guys. This Ohio State game, we've taken care, like, we can beat the not-so-good teams. The 70 overall teams, yes. We have yet to prove that we can beat teams like Ohio
And
State.
he'll lose yard to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Oh, wow.
Shot for the end zone.
Marsh, this is the first time all year
And gives
I've actually
him
thrown a
another
deep ball
6.
like
Grabs
that.
it for a touchdown.
Tough game here for Maryland. I can hop in with 1 second left and throw an angle screen and try and get some
One
free
more
yards. But
play to pad the stats.
overall, these are the ones that are big for Underwood's progression.
Looking to throw
You can
on
see
first
just
down.
how good he is, which I really like. That's my favorite part is like,
They make the stop
okay,
and
this
the
dude
clock
just had
strikes
5
0, and
touchdowns.
that will do
We
it for
dominated.
this one.
Like,
When you
it
know
was
you
never
have a team
close,
out
never
five,
looked
the ability
remotely
to
like he
play
had a
to
chance
that
to win.
standard and
And you
finish
can
with a
see,
blowout
like,
this
our
is really
stats
impressive.
show it. 5
It's almost
touchdowns,
like playing against
261
yourself, right?
yards,
You know you're better.
ran for
You know you're gonna
31,
win the
120
football
with
game,
Hayes.
but
Marsh
how do I
had his
continue to
best
still
game
execute? This
of the
was
season,
so
which was really
easy.
good to
Great
see. Okay,
execution.
let's do some
Just
recruiting,
beat
and we
down
end the
every
year with Ohio State. That's going to be a good one. Single season record. Bryce Underwood set the single season passing touchdowns record. For real? What the heck? Who was... That doesn't seem like I had that many touchdowns. Wow. Okay, so we have a record with him. So, the Michigan record for passing yards, it must just be a team one. So it's like... Clearly he's chasing some records if we go Michigan. Passing yards. These are career we want. Oh my gosh. We need career Michigan because, yeah, it looks like he just broke it, which is pretty neat. Yeah, passing touchdowns. Bryce Underwood, 27. I didn't realize he was even at 27. What's his 27 touchdowns, 10 picks? He's also got 443 on the ground. Solid season. Okay. I'm nervous, but this next week really matters. Let's talk about kind of what this game means right now. Currently, if you look at the college football playoff brackets, we are not pictured in it. We would not be. Like, we don't have a chance to really, which is fine. This game, honestly, could be our last game of the season. In the Big Ten, these are the stats of the teams in the Big Ten. Ridiculous. I'm 6-2 in conference play. I think with a win here, I have a chance to do something. But if you look at this conference, like, it's tough sledding. Like, it really is. Our chances year number one. With losing those first games, I knew it was going to be an uphill battle to even have a chance to be in anything. To have not our... To even just go where our season doesn't just end at the end. And that's kind of sucks. But it's why this is a long-term franchise. We just got to beat this guy. And, of course, Penn State steals us. Georgia. So annoying. Let's just make sure. Let's see if I can add any visits. A lot of these guys seem to be ready for visits. I don't even know if I can schedule visits. Yeah, there's no weeks available to schedule any visits, which is unfortunate. What I can do with a lot of these prospects is just hope. Like, that's kind of the stage I'm at, where the ones that I'm winning, you just gotta like cross your fingers that this visit goes super well. I'm probably gonna spend most of my recruiting time after looking at it. Like, as of right now, I don't know if spending all my energy on this. After the game, we'll see kind of what everything looks like. We'll make sure we spend those points. But I have one focus and one focus only. Ohio State. If we can somehow win this game, and it's nice that the stuff isn't... If we can beat this team, this juggernaut, okay? Julian Sand, 99 Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, 2 NFL guys. Defensively, just insanity. They're less good than I actually... this guy. Love this guy, by the way. Sonny Styles, beast. Absolute beast. Just, yeah, trust. Trust what I'm saying. Wells, Edge, CJ Hicks. Love this guy as well. He's going to have 20 sacks this year. Just wait. Just wait. Friend of the channel. Shout out to CJ Hicks. Just don't hit me in this game. And then this defense is insanity. Just ridiculous. Our odds of winning this game at home, that helps. It's just going to have to be one where I'm willing to do anything to win it. We got to run the ball effectively. We got to play smart. We got to do everything in our power to win this. I believe, you believe, we all believe. This is the biggest game ever. I hate to be dramatic, and I am fully aware of how dramatic that statement is. We've had a lot of layups this year. This is the biggest game ever.
Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company dominating.
Field Underwood, look at him, he's pushing people. Same scheme as I started off last week, because I felt like the scheme I used last week, a little bit more compressed. You can see it's a little more creative. It's not just drop back passing. It's screen game right there. It's a touchdown. If he somehow gets through that, there's nobody there. Unfortunately, he got stopped. Okay, come on. Yep. Get it to your best player. Get it to your best player. Get upfield. Get upfield. Well done. Good throw, good catch, good screen. You might see 20 screen passes this game. I don't know. I don't know what the over-under is set at, but it easily could be 20. And Underwood, go. Kind of taking everything I've learned from this season so far.
They can beat you with their arm, obviously.
There honestly has been a lot
you have them
of
figured
ups and
out,
downs.
they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a
Honestly, I'm just
spy
gonna hold
and keep
that.
this quarterback from running.
I accidentally flipped that the wrong way. How do you make that mistake?
Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode.
Yep.
Loses
Justice.
Now they're behind the sticks.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your career.
What do you do here?
Well, there's a lot at stake.
Oh boy, what do you even?
Both teams in
Third
scheme
down
of
and
things.
2.
Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the
Dive.
reason they finish strong and make a big push to
Get him the ball 20
games
times
around
today. If he's got to touch the ball every play, he's got to touch the ball every single play. Because I know that Smith and Tate, they're going to put up just...
Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. Goes
Nice
backwards,
play.
losing 3 yards there.
Shoot, let's
Boy,
see.
shout out to this line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking.
That play's been there. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Twice I've ran that same play and it has been there both times.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for
Yeah, throw it low.
and he's got it.
Go low.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Like they say in golf, man.
You talk about
Sometimes you gotta go low.
get a game
Perfect
started.
throw to
This
pre-scoring.
offense put together a nice scheme. They
Dance a little bit. Look at him dance. Great start. Couldn't have asked for a better beginning. Coming off of a game last week where we were as good as we were, that's a great start. What we need to focus on is defense. Defense is going to decide this. I can somehow stop them twice. I think I can muscle my way to some random touchdowns. It's not going to be every time, but I do think with a couple stops I can win.
Got the chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the.
That's not it. You just got to tackle him. You got to just try and tackle him.
How about setting
Problem with Ohio State is they can beat you in so many ways. You can't press them. Like, I have a freshman on Jeremiah Smith right now. But do they always have a superstar right now? Last year they had like 6 of them. Go, get back there. You see me jump? I jumped right from the edge there. Okay, just don't even give them an inch. Look at, we got the stadium advantage here. No one's gonna come into our house and beat us. There it is. No one's gonna come to our house and beat us. Okay, Underwood, we're getting the ball again. This, I don't know. I still don't actually know if this will put us in the college football playoffs with a win. I'm not convinced it would actually even matter. That's a weird That's a super weird play.
And 12 now. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Go. Yep. I'm sticking to the quarterback run game. I'm not leaving it. We're going to play small ball all the way down the field.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42.
What I mean by small ball is just really quick throws, like stuff like that. Yep. Stuff like that. All I'm going to do the entire game is just get the ball out of my hands as quick as humanly possible. 1/1000. I'm not going to take a sack. I've learned from my losses. Shouldn't have tried to jump. I'll own that. That's on me. Could have been horrible. I thought I was going for the clip of the year. Could have completely ruined my season.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down.
Look at him on the sidearm too. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Timeout of Ohio State. Get, like, I was back there. That was a sidearm play. That was sick. I don't care what anyone says. I had to create space. That was lovely. Yep.
How much they allow him to rest and go out.
They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back's got it on the pitch. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will.
Okay, my only question is how on earth
just to get everybody on the same page.
Did he lose so much momentum right there? Oh, God. How we had that. I thought that juke was perfect. Okay, jet touch pass. I need 2 blocks. Yep. Couldn't be happier for him. Don't blink. We're up 14-0. But don't blink. I figured something out. These compressed sets hopefully can take us wherever we need to go.
To the air, it's Haynes. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
They have no time left.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
They have no time left.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
3rd and 5. They can hurry up.
After a short pitch and catch.
Just stay in this cover 3. There's nothing deep downfield. They don't have timeouts, but just make sure Jeremiah Smith and these guys are neutralized.
Grab down the middle.
No.
Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half.
What I was trying to avoid was that guy even looking at the ball.
Last play of the half.
Back up.
Press coverage. The DB's backing up now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football.
Yep. That's so good.
Got him for a sack.
Best edge rushers in the game right now. And we got 3 5-star edge rushers joining the team next season in what has been maybe one of my most impressive recruiting classes. Oh yeah, 14-0. They get ball. Obviously, things can go bad from here. This is far from over. Could not have asked for a better first half. It was perfect.
The shotgun running play call.
Third down. Jump it.
Looking to
I
throw.
want to
It's
so
Sayers.
bad. Oh my.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life
And
out of
all
this
of a
offense.
sudden,
It's another sack
I have the
for
greatest
defense.
D-line
They
ever.
have been in that back
Oh
the
my
entire game.
goodness. He
And
doesn't even have a
reason
minute.
why
Like,
these
I'm
guys
sure
are
there's
trying to
people
lead.
open.
Now it's a
He has
very
no idea how to
quick
get there.
kick
I don't know
threat in the
what's
air.
wrong with this kicker, by the way.
This will be really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments?
Stick to this
Come on,
offense.
stop here.
Touch pass all day.
The junior
job,
able to
Lawrence.
bring him down
Don't
quickly.
change thing that we're doing.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. I use the
Stick to it.
QB
You got
keeper
something
all
that
the way.
works. You got something that works. And somebody who's getting you first downs, you don't change it.
Intensity
Commit.
already evident this kind of rivalry.
Playing for our life right now.
Rivalries, there
I'm not
is.
gonna pass.
Say Michigan. What was different about that?
Underwood
I
can
think
carry
the
us with
emotions
this.
are flying around early.
Just
I
let
think
him.
the team that's able to get down and just kind of
13.
settle big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Looking for a man deep down the left side.
Just for everybody, because I know there's gonna be somebody who says something. Heisman difficulty. Sounders up. I just want you guys to see, because I know I struggled at the beginning of the year, so me up 21-0 against Ohio State probably is not making a lot of sense. It's not making sense to me either, but I can only attribute it to I'm figuring out how to call plays and actually utilize the people on my team. Marsh, we're also watching him develop into a star.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown,
Not
Ohio
100%
State.
sure what happened
Too
there.
much.
Did I want to look at a replay if I can. Did my coverage get all out of whack? Who's on tape? Yeah, look, oh, I must have switched something at the last second. Yeah, he was wide open. Okay,
This
don't
guy
panic.
can do it
We're
all.
good.
And keep possession.
Fourth down. Yep, we got him.
It's complete. That's enough for a first
We got
down.
him. End the game, Marsh.
Tackle made after a big
End the game. Take these time. What did they have for timeouts? I'm trying to think. Do they have?
For their offense.
At this point, no, they don't have timeouts.
Working clock with the ground game. And he's able to find
If
some
I turn on the kill clock, okay.
Yeah, I like this call.
Guys,
here
I
late
think
in
we
the
did
game
beat
like
Ohio
this with
State.
the lead.
I'm
Nothing
not
too
trying to
fancy, just right up the
be
middle.
too
Trust the
happy
offensive line and this
because it
running
is
back to just
early,
keep
but I'm
working
pretty
that
sure I
clock.
can kill this clock, especially with the first down there.
So to keep this
Okay,
drive
I don't know if it matters. I'm not convinced that it does.
Here in this back, I tell you,
I actually think there's a chance this could be our final game of the season, which would be sad. But still, like, so much to be excited about if that, for some reason, is the case.
Well, the power run is stuck.
I still feel really happy about, like,
The line of scrimmage on that one.
just how the entire season went in general. Like, it's hard to not look at it like a success. Obviously, we're going to find out here in a
Good
minute.
job, Lee. Second down. He's looking to
But yeah,
throw.
beating Ohio State is no
Just
small feat.
3 sec needing this crucial conversion right now.
Yeah. End it.
It's the first
End
down
it.
and more. They get
GG's.
it
Okay,
back.
perfect first half. We did it.
Pocket 0-0. Based on the rankings, this technically
Huge.
is an
Huge
upset.
for the
We just
season.
watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
161
You said
passing
slug it
yards.
out. That's a first from you.
75%
Two
completion.
ranked teams going head to head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond.
Honestly,
after the
Marsh.
results of this game. That could be very interesting.
What
in
I
their
can
season.
believe is Marsh beating
That is
that.
going to do it. We
Like, that
enjoyed
was
being here.
a
For Kirk
legitimate
Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This
matchup.
has been another presentation of EA Sports College
Okay,
Football.
so stat-wise, super good for everybody. Nothing crazy. It's 3 touchdowns, 161 yards, and then this was it. They both ran 10 times. That was my plan going in. Run the rock with both of them. Like, these guys running the ball can change the world. I don't know what this game's gonna mean for standings, if anything. I just don't know. Okay, guys, Brady Dove signs, committed. Another 4-star, Dominique Traywin, committed. 3-star, D-tackle, Dalton Gilliam, committed. Really, really, really solid week commitment-wise. That safety is going to be really nice. Okay, CFP bracket. Are we... Come on, let's go! Guys, we snuck in. That win actually is going to give us a chance. Okay, we are currently USC. That would be a miserable game. I'm not going to lie. That one, we're going to have to be a completely different team than we were last time. Because we were... Oh, let's go. Look at all these. Gilliam, Strickland, all these edge rushers committed. Like, we did really, really, really well in that round. I'm quite pumped up about that, actually. Guys, your Heisman Trophy winner. This is a cool screen. We get to see 1,600 yards and 15 touchdowns. Jeremiah Smith. You've been invited to the college football playoff against James Madison. That's good, isn't it? Okay, so we are currently, with that win, let's take a minute here. So I play James Madison. If I win, I play Memphis. I like both those matchups. That seems really good, doesn't it? Am I losing it? Is James Madison just like a powerhouse? HIJ, James Madison. They're good. Okay, 89 overall quarterback, 87. I didn't realize how good this team was. They're good, they're not great. So we ended up on the top of this bracket, which could potentially just be the best thing ever. Memphis is also a 79 overall. Oh boy. Okay, we have a really good chance to do something here. Like, all I gotta do is beat James Madison. And then I play Memphis, and then I play the winner of Oregon, USC, Utah. That's where it's going to get real, but that's the send by the time we're there. Okay, I don't know, guys. Wow, I'm a little shook by that. I was not expecting to have that type of matchup, especially with how this season started. Haynes, I think we just go in with confidence. I think we can beat James Madison. College football playoffs, let's get into it. This is a very beatable team. Like, it's a 67 overall team. Like, this should be the easiest game of my life. Well, I'm just going to go offense only. Dang. Got kind of lucky here. Okay, James Madison started off first drive. Touchdown. Okay. You guys already know this jet QB power. This is our thing. This is just what I do now. I do jet quarterback power.
Design quarterback run.
Oh,
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere.
Yeah, I can't take this team lightly. Just because they're like a 60 overall doesn't mean they're not going to come out here and shock us. But it should mean that they're not going to come out here and shock us.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's McGade. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Makes the throw across.
There we go, McCulley.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers.
Good throw, good catch.
It's 3 out.
You know, Chris, we call games every single week. It's not very often you see teams
And
lose
just get up
yards
to
like this and then get right
Yeah,
back
most
to the
important
line
thing
and
at the
go
end
up
of this,
tempo.
yes,
Let's see
it
if
does
works
seem
out.
like a really, really lucky thing that I'm playing James Madison.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long
But the most important
way to
thing
go
is just
to convert this third down.
playing as smart as humanly possible. There.
Pulls it in. It's Haynes.
Yeah, slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit. Justice Haynes! Slow down. Smell the flowers, and then you go.
Boy, he impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think
Get
they're
out
going
there.
to continue to go back to him.
Snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier brought down. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Yep. Oh,
They'll
gosh.
stop him
Fourth
behind the
down. Do you
line
see what I
for loss
mean?
of 1.
You take a team lightly, you start looking stupid pretty quick. Doesn't take long to look. I feel like this is a go for it situation. Has to be, doesn't it?
Adjustment before this important play.
Like, I think I'd be ridiculous
Come
to
to
not
line
go
on
for
fourth
this.
down. Look at needs a completion here on fourth down.
There it is.
Pass
All
it.
right.
Can he get in? And he scores.
Easy money. Okay.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Shout out Michigan.
That connects.
Defense. I'm going to let the defense just play this game. Defense just needs stops. I think with 4 or 5 stops, we win this game. Easy. Maybe, honestly, maybe even 2 stops. We win.
Here comes the first down. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's from the shotgun. Drops back. Nice throw. Caught for a completion.
He's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice
Get rid of it.
Good completion of the first down.
1,000.
He's already got a play call. He's ready.
Around pre-snap. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks into the clear.
That was a good first.
Down to the 25. They're moving closer
Keep going
and closer to the red zone.
This could honestly be the play that if I got to see Oregon or USC or any of those teams, this is the play I'm going to run.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
This scheme. Yep.
Gets the first and still running.
There it is. First and goal.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a nice. Takes the snap and takes.
There we go, Underwood. No.
Zero running. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over
Back to back for the down situation. I just feel like I'd rather, even if I do get stopped, I'd rather leave them here. If this isn't a bad place,
to keep him short of that first down mark.
it's not a bad place to leave them.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
We'll drop it. Okay, third quarter. Oh boy, how did he drop that?
That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's pre-scoring.
Ball forward.
An effective play. Set of downs here. Looking deep down the left side.
Nice try. Yo, this coverage is a lot better than what I was expecting. Like significantly better.
Something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it.
Yep, you gotta dive.
They stop him to get a first down there. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Tackle made.
The fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't
Yep, there it is. There it is.
This is what he's
Block him. 13. Block him. Rumble. Go first and goal. I will not be making. Thanks for asking. The same mistake I made last time. Just simple jet touch pass touchdown.
Receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he takes it in for the score. Touched. QB keeper all the way. And tackled out. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls in. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
There it is. There it is.
Breaks into the clear.
This game's significantly closer than I would have liked it to be. And I'm actually quite impressed with the defense. I don't think this should be an L unless I completely butcher something, but well played, sir.
That first down loss.
Different. Oh my. How do you even catch that?
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly.
Got him again. McCulley.
It's McCulley.
When in doubt, that's who you throw the ball to.
That's moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah. Stop him one time. Oh my gosh. Honestly, James Madison is no joke. Okay, we need. They have 2 timeouts. We need 2 first downs. 2 first downs, and I think we win this game. Stick to the best play that you got, which is this one right there. Take the timeout. Okay, this is to move on. This jet pass, fake screen, whatever the heck this is. This goes how it needs to go. I think we're moving on. Yep, and it does. It goes exactly how it needs to. And Sprague, him getting hurt, actually.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play.
Still took a timeout. They have 1 timeout, 1:20 left.
The wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run.
Yeah, just to end it, Underwood.
And the defense, they keep away and secure the victory.
For the win.
7 pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end.
GG's, man.
It's pre-scoring.
GG's, guys. Okay. Round 1. It doesn't even seem fair, but it was James Madison. I'll take it. We got Memphis next. We deal with Memphis. We're going to have one game to go to the national championship. Unbelievable from Underwood. I stuck to the scheme. We're moving on. Okay, guys, the Sugar Bowl. Memphis. Kind of a dream part of the bracket. Like, could not be more of a dream. This is a team with good players, honestly, fast, but just probably not going to be able to deal with our defensive line. If you just look pound for pound, across the board, like this O-line is going to just struggle. We have superstars all over our D-line. I don't see that going well for Memphis. That being said, you never know. Things can change. It could shock us. But I believe that this should be a W. And it should put us in a really, really, really good spot. If we win this, we play the winner of USC and Oregon, which could be absolutely insane. Let's just don't overthink. Even if we play decent, we should beat Memphis. Memphis has some clean uniforms too. This looks like it's indoor. Underwood, I don't know if you guys have realized, he now has the like superstar dev thing, which I absolutely love that he has that.
Looking at throwing here to start the drive.
There it is. Good read. Good opener.
Receiver coming in motion now.
Get upfield. There it is. Oh my gosh.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So
that's not good.
Important moment early in this playoff game.
That's really. I did.
Dropping back.
If you risk it, it all depends on how this game is going. Love that cross. Get upfield. It all depends on how things go.
Oh, the defense.
Okay, I can keep him. It doesn't seem crazy serious. Definitely, if we go up and this game starts to look like we should have the win, I would make a bit of a difference.
Looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off.
He's not moving. He steps out of bounds. His speed is really low.
What all he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
The pocket breaking down.
Big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Oh my gosh.
Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a
flag on who?
Now. That should be a
wow, that shouldn't be a flag on him at all. That is so strange. I don't even feel great about that. That was not a flag. That was a horrible throw.
On the move now.
There it is. Good
this
side.
pass is caught.
First down.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Just throw it. Nice sidearm.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. But they don't. Second down, they're going to throw it.
Yep, stop. 7-0. That was a laser. Holy. It's a perfect throw. Okay, can our defense stop Memphis? It should be able to. And you can see, like, they did not move super well right there. I'm just going to keep doing what we do. Stay in the pocket. Yep. Find our receivers. One play at a time. Beat Memphis.
To be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Good finally
time to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance.
That's a nice throw. That's a nice throw. Down to the 2.
He keeps it on the design run.
There it is.
And he
there it is.
Be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
Okay, stretch out the arms, move the back a little bit, dance. 14-0. Okay, another one. Yeah, no. Memphis just like is not in any place to be in this game. We have like all 90 overall defensive players. It's going to be a horrible experience for them. That's why when I saw that bracket, I was kind of like, we're probably going to move on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. And he's tackled. But on first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Nice throw. He's one of those times.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
the offense will now
Stupid,
quickly
stupid,
spend the timeout.
stupid,
There's a nice sack by
stupid.
this defense. They were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Delivers quickly to the left side.
Flag, yeah, I got illegal man downfield.
He's
There's
brought
about
down,
6
but there
illegal
is
men
a
downfield
flag
right
on the
there.
field. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Takes the snap and
there's
takes
room
off
here.
on the run. Now here he goes.
Fall for
They
it.
bring him days before we reach the end of the quarter.
There it is.
He finds some space.
There it is.
Loose.
Please no. Okay.
Scoops it up.
Ooh, I'm not helping. Slight overconfidence. Literally, that's how bad that is. Okay, we already have the ball back, and I'm like I said, I have the sliders up, so their offense does as good as possible. It looks like my QB is in a bit of pain at the moment. We're gonna be at the 1. We're gonna figure this thing out. I think this is pretty much GG's if we score here. We're playing Oregon or USC. That's gonna be the main event of the evening. This one, these last 2 games weren't great games. So GG's to Memphis, but I think we're moving on. Okay. 2 wins. Yeah, we beat the Tigers. It wasn't remotely close. They struggled a lot offensively. We were able to kind of do whatever we wanted offensively. Hayes had a noticeable speeding advantage on a lot of these guys. And in our first year, we're actually doing quite well. We're 1 game from the national championship. It's going to be Oregon or USC, both of which are going to be difficult. You can see the team jump around here with all the trophies, which is really cool. I'm a fan of this, dude. Like, for whoever we play next, it's going to be miserable. That being said, we can win if I can just fall forward with him in the run game every single time. That's what teams can't stop. I know we can win. Redemption, the team that completely embarrassed us. Michigan, USC, a chance at some much needed redemption in the Chick-fil-A 1 game out. A season that I did not, I might sound like I've said this, I did not see this coming. I feel like I was not expecting to even have, we had an easy schedule, and then we had an easy schedule in the playoff. I couldn't stop any of these dudes, like, at all. So, I don't know what my plan is. We were dotted up so bad, like, you gotta believe. You gotta believe that we can get our redemption. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, let's go. Different team, man. We're a different team than we were. We're going to get man-on-man, but I think this offense is more well-equipped to deal with it. Oh, my gosh. Go Underwood! We're more prepared to deal with it. That's half the battle, is just coming out here and having a scheme and a game plan that is all around this quarterback. Everyone else can play, but win or lose will all... This is the
run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And then I'm going to go the jet cross screen. So once I kind of do a little bit of that, then we start getting a little bit creative. Give him a break. Like, this isn't a drop back passing scheme anymore. There it is. 3 plays, 3 first downs. Let's get it.
Defense, when you see that same formation,
yep.
Get them
Throw the screen.
Again.
Get him in space. 6 yards. Oh my god. Holy smokes. Okay, that was humbling. This is where we couldn't move against them in the past.
Pressure is coming.
You know what? I think I have somebody there. I don't really want to talk about it, but I do think my outside receiver got open.
The distance will be from 38 yards out.
It's an alright start. Good drive. I don't want that to end on a negative because we did a lot of things right there.
Really are unique within this program, and
oh my gosh, so that's the same RPO. Just disgusting the first time we played. Like, the ability to just to get rid of the ball as quick as he does is ridiculous.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
Oh, great.
Just want to prove to you guys. Heisman difficulty. Okay.
By the
Nothing
defender to take
weird.
that ball away and
I
pretty
think I'm
much
just getting a
stand up
little
for the
better
intended
at
receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
My goodness. Okay. Jet QB power. Go right back to it.
That's a design quarterback keeper.
There it is.
Right into the clear.
Cut in.
The
First down.
They're going to run the option.
Yep.
He'll pitch it.
Get out there. Oh. So
So
sick. Like, I am beyond sick of the USC defense. It has caused me a lot of pain. Yeah. Pre-scoring. Cut in. Cut in and then jump. Third and 1.
Gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Yep, QB draw all day. Came out in 5 wide, just tried to get him a little bit of space. Quarterback draw.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
How many drop back passes? 0. I have only thrown screens and ran the ball with my quarterbacks. 0 drop back.
From the offense. QB keeper all the way. First down, looking for more now.
Good first.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Go right back to him. Go right back to him.
First down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the sophomore. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch.
Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense
Yep.
wants to give
Throw
them
it back
12
foot.
We'll take it, get the ball.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time.
Fine. I have no timeouts, but I'm also completely and totally content going to half with a 10-0 lead. Like, there's no part of me that is upset about this at all.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's
I'm not talking about it a little bit.
Well, if it hasn't been made
Oh
abundantly clear
my
by now, they
God.
want to get the ball downfield
Okay.
to this guy. That was almost his second
What
touchdown
on
of the
earth
ball
was that?
Here in the first half.
Just to end the half here. I'm gonna
ah, here he goes. He's in the clear.
and I'm not going to do it.
Make
Oh.
something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half.
I could have tried to jump over him, spin. I didn't know what to do. I was not expecting that play to be so effective. Okay. They have not moved the ball at all. 2 drives, pick, and a 3 and out. Like, we are completely in control of this game at the moment. I would really like to keep it that way. Like, all we got to do is just kind of stay back. Don't let anything happen. Just keep everything in front of us and kind of go from there. Yep. Oh, that's a nice play. That's a nice play. He paid for it with a hit. That's a really good play.
It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle.
3rd inches still.
And it's a direct snap.
3rd inches. Oh my gosh. He doesn't have it.
Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The player is down.
No chance. Are we getting the ball back?
Check him out.
We're about to get the ball back. What the heck is life right now? Somehow we stop him twice in that situation, and we're going to get this thing back. Okay. Honestly, just don't do anything stupid. We're going to natty.
From the receiver, design quarterback run. He breaks free.
Oh my gosh. One of maybe the single most dominant college football playoff performances by a quarterback. He's got 10 rushes right now for 143 yards.
Keeps it on the design run. Runs through the defender.
That's all right.
First down loss. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble.
Throw it low.
Ball back to
Throw
the
it low.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the
See,
ball
this is
into
what
a tight window.
Just don't do that. And I get to make one of those because we've been so excellent. Don't do that. That is what got us into the position. Like, that's not how you win games. Trying to make hero throws, stick to what we do. We run the ball. That's our identity. Just stick to it.
And they capitalize here with the pick.
Breaks off a defender. That run moves the ball across the 30. A play action, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side.
We got him. We got him.
Inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, USC. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Okay, back to the run game we go.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be...
I blocked it. Oh my gosh, Metcalf! We might never understand how big that was. I just blocked his kick. We got to get back to this. Yep, and that's exactly what we get back to. I literally said we got to get back to just Bryce Underwood experience.
Boy, this back is having some kind of
because we do not. I don't want to play defense against this team.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What's he at now? Okay, he's exhausted. Let's go to the next kind of
Michigan has
the fake.
the end of the quarter. As we reach the end of
the fake with the screen coming back.
It's a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on.
Yep.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass on. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Rumble. First and one. Stick to it. Go right back to the jet sweep. Don't try and no drop back passes. That's our rule. Whatever we do, we just don't drop that. Yeah, Marshmallow. Guys, we might figured something out. Midway through this season, I figured out how to win with this team, and I have not looked back.
Trying to protect the lead late in the game. You know they're going to take some shots.
A deep shot to the right.
Yeah, they're just throwing stuff up.
Are
you kidding me, though? Like, lie to me and tell me about that. Did that just happen? Moss is 5 players. Okay, that's cool.
They still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Close doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh, this game was over. It really was. How did he catch that?
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Mitch stops for a moment, but no idle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown.
This is silly, man.
The big tight end.
I hate to say it, but this is very much silly game. They got 3 timeouts. We're going to need a first down. Oh my goodness.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought
they are just kicking the ball out. Okay. Let me explain to you guys the situation. We need 1 first down.
Here's the return from inside the 5.
1 first down. He has 3 timeouts. Everyone's exhausted. Let's honestly go under center. Let's see.
Back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead.
I'm going to try and just see if I can get this up.
Appears to be changing the play. He's got room to run. Now it's time to secure the victory. Quarterback wants to throw it on
game. As long as game. And is that not the most poetic way that we're going to go to the national championship? My receiver who makes 1 play a game randomly all season just finds a way to make contested catches. Season on the line, he makes the biggest one of the year. Victory formation, guys. GG's. Revenge, folks. Revenge. Defense was amazing on those first 2 drives. We controlled the tempo of the game. We controlled the ground. I got that really good lurk on the first drive, which I had not lurked him or lurked USC at all in that first game. And with that all being said, we're going to the national championship. We got Texas or Georgia. I'm not 100% sure which one it is, but we're going to be playing a good team. It's not going to be easy, but pretty cool that we made it. It does not get much more poetic than this. It really doesn't. Like, you have Michigan, we were a top 15 team, going up against Arch Manning in Texas in the national championship. Could not ask for a more, like, for a cooler start to this entire thing. Arch Manning, pocket passer extraordinaire. Like, this is going to be a battle for the century. I know this defense is going to cause me a lot of grief, but if you've watched recently, we haven't really struggled. I think, like, and just imagine this offense with some more weapons. One game from a Bryce Underwood national champion. It's going to be impossible. It's going to be tough. This is the team I'm most worried about, but I'm going to do my best. Best part of the animations in this game, dude, like, this is a great national championship. National championship. I'm going to do exactly what I've done the last 3 weeks. Can Bryce Underwood carry us the final leg of the race? Can he carry us over the finish line to a natty in his freshman year for Michigan? Or is Archibald Manning going to take out? Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's dance.
Down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find.
Looking deep in the very first play.
Oh, God.
What a catch. A huge gain moves the ball to the
Can we not? Oh, my goodness. What a start for Archibald. That sucks. That dude was under a lot of pressure.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Good hit.
5 yards, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone.
What the heck was that? Arch just lobbed one. My best DB just did absolutely nothing. Okay, 7-0.
Pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Yep, fall forward.
And the tackle is made after
Second and 6. It's tough to compete with what we just saw. What just went down was, that was a 10 out of 10 start. This play's been good for us all year. Please scoring, just, you don't have to gun it. He's going to have a lot of room, so you can just lob it to the outside. He'll get under it.
Linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain. To make his read and toss the ball out.
He escapes the pocket.
Somebody, please.
He'll try to use his legs here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Yep, just throw it. Just throw it. That's one-on-one. Get out there.
That's a nice gain to move the sticks here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Yep, there we go.
Screen pass complete to the running back. He's in the clear. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First and goal.
Back who can run around and buy time makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Okay, bounce back.
Michigan as they answer with
Bounce back. Just stop Arch. We got a chance.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Taking a deep shot.
Oh my gosh. Okay, whoa.
Catch made way downfield.
I can't even blink. I don't even know where my eyes are. What the heck do I do about that? That's the fastest touchdown I've ever seen in my life. It wasn't even, I didn't even have a chance to process it.
14 to 17-yard line. That's a design quarterback.
Hard to, oh my gosh. Underwood! This is battle going on right now. Let's go, man. Underwood versus Arch. Underwood's running over everybody. Arch is just going ballistic. It's a good matchup.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Was obviously to hit some big plays. You gotta be
Marsh.
Looking for a man deep down the left side.
That was a fadeaway. Oh my God.
Drop him back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. The defense stops him just
yeah, the time's not there. This is the fear. As soon as I get into these situations,
make an adjustment on their side before this
look at how quick Underwood has. I was hit immediately after that snap.
That route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here he goes.
Rumble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Yep.
Using his legs on the scramble.
It decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position.
Nobody can stop this.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to
I can't stop Arch. I have no idea how this is gonna end, but
that kind of speed. I think it's one of the fastest.
look at
guys
this
in the
dude.
country.
Look, like, is Underwood the best quarterback I've ever used? It looks like it right now.
Here's the snap, looking to throw, bringing pressure.
That's defense. That's defense. That's the first sign of it that I've seen. Are they content going to half? Okay. If they're content going to half, then I'm content going to half. Great first half. Both sides just punch, punch, punch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Get it to him. Get it to him.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st.
I haven't messed up yet. I don't know who's counting, but offensively, I have yet to make a mistake. Not that it matters.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of
I got to get more upfield.
out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's reeled in. Looking for a man. That one falls. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. He could go. We finally tackle him, but
I just want to see. I don't know if I would have done a lot different. That's just a crazy good play by 18. Like, it wasn't a horrible read, and it does give him, like, you wouldn't expect here this is a pick.
that return.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Texas offense comes back out on the field.
Good stop.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Who's back there carrying the ball? I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more.
It's a quick grab.
Yep. Third down.
But the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line.
Stay in this cover 3. I'm just... Arch, the best thing that I can do is get 4-man pressure on Arch. That's why no matter what we're sending for,
It's Manning.
he's got nobody.
They flip it to him on the jet
There it is. There it is. Get upfield.
Brought down after a solid run.
Biggest drive of our lives going on at this moment. Biggest drive of our careers. You gotta ride the hot hand, which we have.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd. And he'll set up to throw.
Got him.
Over the middle, it's Haynes.
Got him.
He'll be taken down, but he does have.
Part of me thinks you don't want to give Arch. Well, not part of me, but part of me knows you don't want to give
It's
Arch.
Haynes. Really solid 1st down gain. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play?
Well, I'm relying on the run a little bit. Come
Produces
on.
a decent game.
Okay, look, Hayes to Morgan.
Become a hero. Moves out of the pocket. Looking right.
Fight! Fight!
He steps out.
What you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Refusing to be brought down.
Honestly,
Touchdown, Michigan.
I could not be more impressed.
Combination of size
With
and
anyone
speed
than I am
gets
with
him
this
into
one.
the end zone to tie
Literally
this game up, Chris.
the best.
Here we are in the
I
national
played this game all last year.
These guys are an
This is the most dominant quarterback I've ever used. Arch Manning is going to have 38 seconds to get into field goal range and win the national championship.
And you'll receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an
They're
inside
running.
give. Scanning the field, it's Manning.
That's a good play.
Target on the left side. And a timeout
What do you
taken by
play
the
here?
offense.
Like,
18
honestly,
seconds
what
on
do
the
you
clock.
play
Completion good for
against
first
Arch
down
Manning in
for
this
this offense.
situation?
Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming out.
Come here! Good D-line. Good defense. Why did I say good D-line?
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Great cut, they whiff on it. Tackle made
That was out of his
huge
hands,
gain all the way to the
a split second. Can I ice this at least? Oh my gosh, that was legitimately out of his hands before I could even react.
So here we go, from a long way out, a chance to take the lead here in the final seconds. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season.
Honestly, I don't have a ton of regret.
Chris, that's really
Arch
well
Manning
said.
is just
and while I know we're going to have
absolutely
plenty of time over the next few
unbelievable.
weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be
that last play. And honestly, what a season. Like, I was not expecting to get here. I was doing horrible against any of the good teams. I found a system. I found a run game. Figured out how to, like, at least move the chains. At the end of the day, I lost to an offense that made some bizarre plays. He was 80%. He didn't miss a read. Like, it was quite honestly fun to watch, even from this perspective, just being like, okay, this guy is a menace out there. Okay. That sucks to see. I really don't love that. That's why I'm glad these are multiple seasons. I feel like we play a better schedule next year. We go in as a high seed. We get some receivers. Even that last play, it was just like, it wasn't even... Look at this. I took one step because I was looking at the running back and I thought that safety, and it was just like, literally, I took a step to like, I was planning on trying to lurk it. It was one step. Look at this. Season. But he breaks 2 tackles. Unbelievable. Oh, that's rough. Big Ten defensive player. Benny was amazing. Bryce Underwood. He had such a good game in the national championship. Bryce Underwood. National offensive player. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. This sucks. This really, really, really sucks. I think... For the future, I really hope you guys kill the like button and give me a next week, because I am dying to see what this team looks like next year. With the new recruits, players leaving, this is kind of, I want to end the video on this. Jordan Marshall, I'm fine with that. A lot of these guys are graduating. Benny, it looks like running back wise, it looks like he's staying for his senior year, which is amazing. That makes me really happy. This sophomore right tackle, I could try and persuade him. No. Junior right guard. Yeah, all these guys. I'm like completely fine if they leave. We have a really fun group of players coming back next year, and I'm optimistic for the future. Underwood is going to be like a 99 overall. I know there's a lot of recruits like transfer portal and stuff like this, draft results. We can actually see, like, look at these. Like, that's one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 5-stars and a lot of 4-stars. Like, this is a good class. I have 1,300 points. Transfer portal, we can go after some of these big time players, which I really want to do. But I want to end the video on this. For people who are actually watching, what player do you want me to go after in the transfer portal? I'll be starting the next video with the transfer portal. Who of these guys should we go all in for? What position do you think we need the most? This is where I need you to step in and help me out. Kill the like button. Give us a season 2. I think, obviously, Seton would be an amazing one. What a fun year. Couldn't have asked for any better. Underwood's amazing. GG's in the chat, guys. Yeah, we essentially have one of, if not the best quarterback in the league. And next year, he will be even better. So, GG's. Dang, I hate losing, though. That sucks.